What's up, everybody? I'm live. Just finished up our first official podcast episode. Now we're getting into the first official guild meeting for the Raven Syndicate, which we're going to be having good times here. Dun, 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 dun. Get this out on social media, and then I'm going to get over into the get summoned forth here. And while that's taking place, do my social media stuff. Oh, there's an alarm going off. One second. All right, let's see here. I need this out on socials. Let's go to Twitter and Facebook. We're done. I can port this over. Export. All right, give me a second here, everybody. I got to get this out on social media here. Guild meeting plus multi-stream. Warcraft. Oh, I didn't copy the link. Will I ignite it? Let's copy this. All right, we're out on Twitter. I'm going to get out on Facebook. All right, as we get going, this is the part where I say, don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. If you want more of the same, we are actively recruiting on Pagle server, Alliance side. You can join our guild here for Wrath of the Lich King. This is our first official guild meeting. We're going to be having some fun here. I'm going to leave the raid. If you want to support the channel, don't forget to do a super chat or a super sticker as we get going tonight. You can also join as a member of the Adventurers Guild down there for $2.99 a month. Don't forget to head over to the Patreon page if you want more information about what we're building with that. Check out all the links. Thanks to all the people who are already supporting. Tonight we're going to be talking about our plans for Wrath of the Lich King, the way we're going to be moving forward as a guild, the raids, and everything else we're going to be doing, and all the multi-stream content and beyond. So for those of you who are tuning in who are part of the guild who didn't get to tune in live for the guild meeting, it's all good. We're going to have fun tonight. Discord is getting packed here. We got lots of people showing up. I'm going to go up on the balcony here, and then I'm going to go take a quick bio as I get going here. Before we get going, let's jump up here on the balcony. I'll be right back. right, what's up? Welcome to the channel, Patrick Earl. Thanks so much for joining as a member of the Adventurers Guild. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, I'll get more coffee here in a little bit. We're gonna have to get a guild screenshot at some point down here. 26 people assembled so far. It's pretty good. Can I get up on this thing or not? No, I fell off. All right, it's all good. Let me get over into Discord with everybody. What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Hey.
Dun, dun, dun. Let's see here. We can shut down that, shut down that, shut down that. All my socials are out. Oh my god, somebody's giving me a tuxedo.
Yeah.
Maduros has
What, I
been
have
busy.
to dress up? Come on now.
He made me a sassy black dress. It's beautiful.
Hang on, how do I'm gonna have to get rid of
hid it and padded and put it with an M.
Well, I need to get rid of some of my other stuff here so that I actually look halfway decent because these shoulder pads are redonkulous.
Hating on the giant shoulder pads. I love them.
Hang on, what are showing? Are these the gloves that are showing? Aha! It was the gloves. Okay. There. That looks halfway decent now. Except other than the red cloak, which I'm gonna keep. The red cloak looks kind of dope. Maybe get rid of the weapon. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Formal attire.
Hey, Rand, you might have to make a raid group because a bunch of us will be phased out up here.
Oh, that's a good point. I was in one and then I left because I was doing other stuff. Let me get everybody in my static group in and then we'll go from there. Alright, somebody throw me a group instead. Throw me an invite. There was a raid and I jumped out. So whoever did that earlier, just feel free to invite me. And Monagar got me. Convert to a raid.
Just make you leader. You can.
Cool. Oh, now I'm definitely in another place. How can you add another raid group to yours, or does it have to be everybody out of a group?
Yeah, you have to. You can't like combine two raid groups. We already have a pretty big one.
All right.
Like
Well,
Nathan's in here.
all right. Well, if that's the case,
There's
everybody who's in my group disband because it looks like everybody else is in the other phase. So that was the confusion of things. Yeah. All right. So invite me, please. Thank you very much. Is the phasing pretty instant? Because I saw everybody before, and then.
I don't know.
It can take a couple seconds.
All right. Well, I'll wait for it. Oh, there we go.
There you are.
All right. Nice. Breaking all the things. All right, no worries, Jason. All right, let's get the show on the road, and then anybody who can't be here, we will get them up to speed afterwards, and they can also watch these because we're going to be on demand. Are you live already, Nathan?
No.
All right.
But I will be in just a moment.
And Sparrow, are you waiting until 7:30?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Joey's not here. I'll wait till Nathan's live, and then we'll commence. Don't let me forget to get a group screenshot before we leave tonight, because I will forget. I am horrible about remembering things. I do look pretty fab. Look, I even matched Nymeria. Hey, I should pull my pet out, because guess what? My wolf matches Nymeria's wolf.
Nice.
Couple of black wolves. It's pretty awesome. Oh, this is going to be a good place to do a screenshot, probably. Okay. We'll do that later. Yeah, Jason.
Spinning mine up now.
All right,
Here we go.
perfect. 7 seconds ago, our nerd fathers brought forth this group to play a mighty adventure. Oh, Shauna, I'm not responsible if you lost any limbs during the summoning process. Oops.
If all of you doesn't make it,
Blame it on the
risk you
portals.
take.
All right, well, if you're going live, welcome everybody. I know a lot of us have been playing for like the last few months. This originally spun up. I'll do the housekeeping and intro stuff first. This originally spun up because my brother came to me and said, this is like back in April. I was like, hey, what do you think about doing Warcraft? You know, Classic's coming out. I'd like to do that. And I went, that sounds kind of interesting. And Nathan and I were both considering going full time on YouTube at the time. And I reached out to Nathan and said, hey, what do you think about it? Would you like to do this? And I think at the time you had said you were talking to somebody else at the same time who might be doing a Horde group.
Yep.
And so we just started talking together, and then it was like, well, I think we're all on the same page and we can all make it work. So the three of us can do it. And then it was like, well, Winter might join us. So originally it was going to be Winter joining us, and then we were like, well, we need a fifth. And then that was, who do we get for a fifth? And so we went to Sparrow, wanting to invite Sparrow, but Sparrow was dealing with like so much stuff going on. Can I find a night? Can we squeeze it in? And we eventually made it all work. Although at the end of the day, Winter wasn't able to join us because of work schedule and kids stuff and everything else. And Maduro's happened to be ready to go. And so that was the original group that started off. It was just going to be a static group of 5 people going through and playing World of Warcraft, wanting to explore Wrath of the Lich King. Maduros had done it, loved it. It was his favorite expansion of all time, he said. Sparrow had done some of it. I'd never done it. My brother had never done it. Nathan had never done it. When we put that out there, turns out a lot of people were interested. And so it became this thing of suddenly we had another 10 or 12 people, and then that became 20 people, and then that became 30 people. And very quickly, I think right away, within the first 2 weeks, I think we had like 60 people ready to go in the guild within like the first 2 weeks, and then it has just grown since then as people have gotten involved with what we're doing with the multi-streams and become a part of the Raven Syndicate community and having fun not just in this game but also in all the other games. But obviously Warcraft is going to be the big thing for the foreseeable future. For myself and Nathan, we both went full-time on YouTube in June, and
Yep.
one of the things that we have to be very conscious about is, staying on top of current trends that are things that can help us generate revenue to pay the bills. And we're having tons of fun in Warcraft, and it just made logical sense for this to become the main game that we were playing for the foreseeable future. Now, at least for the Raven Syndicate, our gaming community, we've done a lot of games over the years, and we traditionally cycle in and out every 4 to 6 months, sometimes every 3 months, depending on the game. But this will be the first time that we've done something for a prolonged period of time, because Wrath of the Lich King is a big thing that takes, I believe it's like a year until the actual like the final raid comes out when you can kill Arthas. They may adjust the timeline, as I understand it, but it's going to be quite a long time till that happens. And so, I know at least from Nathan and my perspective, we're here for the long haul with anyone who wants to be along for that journey. Now, obviously, this is a long journey, and we've seen in previous games, for a lot of people who have the nostalgia factor, that might wear off in 6 weeks. It might be 3 months. It might be 6 months. You never know when that's going to wear off for some people. So we will have people who drop out over time, and that's normal. It is what it is. So one of the things we want to talk about tonight was just to welcome everybody and say thank you so much for A, being a part of this, and B, supporting all of us as we've done our multi-stream adventures with myself, Nathan, Sparrow, we've got Kel, we've got Skenny, we've got Maduros, who joins us even though he doesn't stream, and all the people who are part of the regular stream adventures that we do. Thank you so much. That means a lot to us, especially for like Nathan and myself. You guys help pay our bills, which is freaking amazing. So
Right.
thank you for being there for that. Starting next week, it's a new journey. And I think we're going to be starting to play a little bit. I've been playing pretty progressively since then, but I think we're going to take it up a notch next week. I know on Monday night, Nathan and I are planning on pulling an all-nighter
Yep.
to celebrate. I think Maduros is... Are you joining us for that, Maduros? Wasn't sure if you were working that night.
That's the plan.
It is the plan. And I think Styx had said he was going to be doing it, and I'm not sure else. And then Thursday night, when our static group comes on, we're going to be also playing an all-nighter on Thursday night. So it's going to be a couple of long nights next week, but it's going to be fun. I think the big thing a lot of people want to know about, though, is like, when are we going to be raiding? What are we going to be doing? How does this look? What's it going to work like? So on and so forth. So I just kind of wanted to go over the basic things, because some of you have raided with us in the past in EverQuest 2 and done stuff with us in Lord of the Rings Online, and some of you have never done anything with us before. And things are slightly different here, because A, I've never done it in WoW Classic, and also there's things going on here with like multi-specs and stuff. So I just want to go over some things. For those of you who might be wanting to raid with us, this is a good chance to get this out there so that everyone is familiar with what the way we operate and what we're working towards. That way there's no surprises along the way. We are a very casual group of people, but at the same time, when it comes time to do that type of content, game faces, it's important that we're all working adults, and we want to make sure that that time gets respected and that we can make forward progress in the smoothest way possible. The big thing for Nathan and myself, and if you want to butt in, Nathan, I know I'm talking the most, but if you have anything you want to add, feel free. We've never done this, and he and I are going to be the main raid tanks. He's going to be he's Protection Pally, and I've got the Blood DK. We still have yet to assign someone in the Protection Warrior role or the like Bear Tank role, the Feral Druid role, but we'll be assigning those in the coming weeks. We're going to be assigning class leads and everything else. But the big thing is that neither one of us have done the raids before, and we very much want to go into this without using any strategies. And for some people, that's going to be a tricky thing to do, because a lot of people have their own version of how they did Wrath, and the way that they like to do things, and strategies that they know that work, and they want to contribute those strategies, and that is very welcome. However, we do want to be able to do this as if we're doing it for the first time. So when it comes to raiding, the one thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be going in blind. We're not going to be reading any strategies, which means when we go into the raid, there may be some failures as we attempt raids for the first time, because Nathan and I are not going to know these encounters. And I would just ask that people be patient with that. If it doesn't sound like that's something you're going to enjoy, that's totally okay. But that's just the way we want to do things, because we want to be able to feel that challenge of overcoming the content on our own with a good group of people behind us without relying on strategies. However, I would also say that if we come up against something where we're banging our head against the wall and it's 3 hours in, and it's like, well, whatever we're doing isn't working, then that's when we're going to open it up and say, hey, everybody, what's a known strategy that's going to work for this, that's going to allow us to do this, to get out of here so that we're not banging our heads for the next 3 hours because we want to get this done tonight. But with that in mind, we're going to ask everybody to just please, when it comes to the raids, when we get into raiding, you're welcome to send us stuff when we ask for it, but I would just respectfully ask that people avoid sending us stuff until we've asked for it. That goes for Discord, in-game strategies, in-group strategies, raid tells, things of that nature. Just let us figure it out, and then we'll ask you, and we'll let you know when we feel like we've gone too far and we might need to get help with something.
Yeah, and
Bless.
that's mainly because number one, real quick, we do have a lot of people in the guild who this is new content for them, maybe the raid content and or Wrath altogether.
My brother,
including
yeah.
me and Renfell for most of this. So we want those kind of people to feel like they have a place, and also just to be 100% clear, we're making content and it's fun content because most people have ran it before. We're in a unique position to show the learning process as we go on these raids, and honestly just get our butts stomped. That's part of the fun. So it was just what will happen now. And plus there's the fun of like, how do we look at this, right? We're going to look at it, we're going to try to problem solve, maybe different than the meta way of doing it. And so you never know what kind of weird things can come of that. And it's good entertainment, but also it's just the most fun and pure way to experience the content.
Absolutely. On that note, too, is going to be something, and it popped up. I didn't even have it on the list of things to talk about until it popped up during the Karazhan raid on Sunday. When it comes to us running raids, please let Nathan and I be the ones who initiate encounters, click mobs, start quests, things of that nature, because we've never done it before, and we need to be able to get that for the content for our streams. And I know we had some people who were jumping the gun a little bit, and there was a moment when we did the stage fight, and somebody clicked the NPC before I had a chance to read it. And so I put that in the list of things. It's just when it comes time to raid, we'll remind people when we get into it, but because we've never done it before and we need it for the content, we need to make sure that we are the ones who are initiating quests, triggers, escort quests, things of that nature. Even though some people might have done it and they might get a little click happy, just please let us do that. We are going to be doing officer assigned looting. Some people are familiar with that. It's the easiest way to do it because we need to make sure that we are getting the most important people geared first. The main tanks, the main heals, the DPS in order of priority. That's going to be based on the needs of the raid force and towards the people who we know are going to be there the majority of the time so that we can ensure we're making forward progress whenever we do show up in raid. Because we're only going to be raiding at most 2 times a week. This is not going to be a raid guild where we're raiding nonstop. It's a couple times a week. And whether we're doing 10 mans or 25 mans is yet to be determined based upon the numbers that we continue to have and how many people fall off because of nostalgia getting there, etc. And then something that I was not familiar with and Maduro's brought up as part of raiding in Wrath was the fact that there are dual specs. And that's not something that a lot of other games have had. So when it comes to raid gear, your position on the raid is what you're going to be assigned gear. You're going to be assigned gear based on your position on the raid, which may be different than the spec that you're running during dungeons, because our raid needs are going to be different than the dungeon needs for certain people. So with people having dual specs, some people are going to show up and have a different spec on the raid than they have during the groups, and we're going to be assigning the loot to people on raids based on what the raid needs, not
Right.
based on the group needs, if that makes sense to everybody. Um, there are no add-on requirements. I'm not using any add-ons at all other than Bagnon and Questy. I do not anticipate using any add-ons, which is going to add a certain level of challenge to the game, because I'm not going to have add-ons telling me, jump out of the way of this, the mob's about to do this, etc. I want to be able to see the mob doing the call-out, figure out what's going on. Add-ons are not required by our guild, so you can use them if you want. I will not be using them. At this point in time, I may change my mind later on, but for now, again, no add-ons are required, so no one has to use add-ons for anything. We may use parsers on the leadership perspective if we find that we're having issues with a certain encounter, but the purpose of using the parser is to say, what are we missing? Is it a DPS check? Is it a fire mitigation issue? Is it what's the issue? Why aren't we able to complete this? And we may use that information to change the raid strategy, and that might involve having conversations with certain people about, hey, can you maybe change this up? We're not going to be trying to tell people how to play or anything like that, but when it comes to specific encounters, if we have problems, we will look at that, which hopefully we won't. I mean, we raffle stomped Karazhan the other day, and I was told that that was not normal, but some of that is because we went in there with, it's different than it was back in the day, and we're in heroic gear and everything else. So it'll be very interesting to see what the wrath encounters are like when we get to that point.
Yeah,
Um,
and on that note too, like let's say a most common issue is as we're working our way through raid content is gear, etc. So it may come to a situation where in those scenarios where we personally figure out a way using everybody we have in the guild and ourselves, and even maybe even a stream session if it's needed to help you get that gear or help you whatever the issue may be. It's going to be a cooperative type is how we're going to be using the parsers, not necessarily to say, hey, you're not hitting it, get out, right? It's more of a, well, why aren't you hitting it? And
do you
let's
need a
work from
gear?
there and try to,
Let's go run
yeah,
heroics to get you that
let's,
piece.
right, let's figure out a time that we can get a group together and help you get that piece you need or whatever's needed. Or maybe it could be even the buddy system of, hey, you're a rogue, here's another rogue who's been playing the game a really long time, you're new, let's buddy you two up together for a while, and he can teach you what he does with his more vast knowledge of the game. Right?
Correct.
It could be many various solutions based on what is needed.
As far as DPS parsers, I would respectfully ask everybody to keep those to themselves. If you run them, great. Please don't share them in raid chat. Don't share them in group chat. I don't want anybody to feel a negative about DPS stuff. I know a lot of you do run them from your personal, so I would just respectfully ask, just run them. Feel free to run them, but just don't share them in group chat unless your group is okay with that. But there are people who don't necessarily want to feel like they're competing against, a DPS check. So if you want to run them for your own good, that's fine, but please don't require them of other people. As far as class leads go, for we need class leads, crafting leads. I don't have a solution to that. Usually what I've always done in the past is always just, if someone wants to be a class lead, they think they're going to be able to put in the time, and they can be able to be there reliably and be in charge of just being the go-to person, whether it's for tailoring or for, the warriors or the other thing else. The key being that just people who are going to be there, but also people who are going to be good teachers.
Patient.
Patience is the key. Yes, patience is the key, because what we don't want is somebody who's like, I love the warrior, I'm the best warrior ever, but then they tell everybody, if you don't play the way I want you to play the warrior, then you're not a good enough warrior. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for people who are wanting to help other people become the best they can be and learn the class if they don't already know it. So if anybody wants to be in those positions, feel free to reach out to Nathan and I, and we will have greater conversations about who might be the right fit for those positions over time. And a lot of this is going to be something that evolves over the next couple of months as we get past the nostalgia stage. Because I'll tell you what, every game I've ever played, the nostalgia usually wears off in the first 6 to 8 weeks, and we usually lose about half the people that we've got. So if half the people we have here tonight are still playing within 2 months, I will be genuinely surprised and very happy. But we're going to be adjusting as we go along based on who drops off once the nostalgia wears off. As far as raid scheduling goes, twice a week is the current idea. One time will be on a Wednesday night, for sure. The other night, it might depend. We had a good turnout on Sunday morning this last week. We're gonna do Karazhan again on Sunday morning, so we might do something casual on a Sunday morning, which allows people like who live in Europe and other places to join on off hours. That might be something we consider before, but I think for now we're definitely gonna look at Wednesday night as our primary raid night, and then something else outside of that. Eventually, Thursday nights will become something that we start looking at doing raids with. But that's our static group night, which is sacred for myself, Nathan, Sparrow, Maduros, and Introdor. So those characters are going to be leveling up at a much slower pace than a lot of other people because we're not playing those characters constantly. It's more of a, you know, definitely the once a week and probably 1 or 2 sessions a week outside of that, but those characters will level very slowly. Once those characters get up to the point where they're ready to raid, we will definitely want to start looking at doing something on Thursday nights. And whether we switch Wednesdays to Thursdays at that point or we just then do Wednesdays and Thursdays remains to be seen. But for now, we can plan on starting to do raids on Wednesday nights. And I'm thinking that more than likely, we're going to anticipate our guild starting to do things probably by the end of October. Um, that timeline will be adjusted based on how many people get to 80 and the pace of everyone getting to 80, but everyone's going to have different schedules. Some people play once a week. Some people, like myself and Nathan, are going to be playing, 5 times a week. Everybody's going to have a different leveling pace. So I don't want anyone to feel like they're rushed, but we are going to be eyeballing an end of October timeline to start doing, like, at very least 10-man content. And if we have enough people, then we'll start doing the 20-25-man content. Once we get the in-game calendar signups, we'll be doing stuff through the in-game calendars. As far as the numbers go, Nathan and I were talking about this on the podcast just before. Because there are limitations on how many people we can take into a given raid, whether it's a 10-man or a 25-man raid, we do need to be conscious of what the given raid needs. We're going to try very hard to make sure that everyone gets their fair share at going, but there are going to be a core group of people who go every time because those are like the core people who we know can make it every single time. Now, other people will drop in and out based on schedules, kids, life commitments, so on and so forth. Sometimes somebody might be asked to stand out because we need a specific class. That should be fairly rare, but it might happen, especially when it comes to like the 10-mans, because 10-mans are smaller and it's a little more difficult to accommodate. If there's 16 people online, I can only take 10. There are going to be, 6 people that end up sitting out, and we'll try to do it again the next week to make sure that those 6 people get a chance and somebody else sits out. So we will try to be fair, but we do ask for people to please be patient, which I think most people around the table have done this before, so it's not like we're asking for anything crazy.
Yeah.
As far as Discord goes on raids, we will be muting the entire channel, and only Nathan and I and Maduros, potentially some other people as we deem necessary, will be given speaking permissions during raids. And that's just to avoid the too many bosses in the room scenario. We need to make sure that the Discord is on lockdown during, and we've had things in the past where no one's fault, but like someone's leaves their mic open and they're doing dishes and we get this horrible noise for 10 minutes because they forgot that their mic was open and that kind of stuff. So we'd like to, we're only going to have a few people have talking privileges during raids. And I think the last thing is that if you want to join us on this journey, which hopefully you do, we are going to be asking that you only raid with us. No pickup raids because the lockouts are specific. And we need to make sure that if you're raiding with us, that your lockouts are keyed to us, which applies to both 10-man and 25-man content. Now, I know some people are going to be antsy and want to go do stuff. Please don't. Because if we're planning ahead to have a raid on like a Sunday morning and we get to the Sunday morning and we have people, I would say that's fine for alts. That's a very good point that Jen put up. As far as alts go, now we have not yet defined the raid roster. So I would say once we assign the raid roster and we have people's mains, your mains are locked to us. The alts, yeah, go for it, man. Raid wherever you want with the alts. Pug the alts. Do alternate schedules with the alts. If there's enough people that want to run 10 mans outside of our schedules, and there's enough if there's enough alts to run 10 mans within the guild, then I would say fucking go for it. But as far as mains, yeah, but yeah, so that would be it. I can't think of anything else that I need to talk about unless you've got stuff, Nathan.
Yeah, one thing that kind of ties in sort of into what you were talking about just a second ago is because me and Renfell and others, you never know how this can work out, but we will definitely be streaming raids. probably everybody understands this, but like things like super chat and things while we're in the middle of a raid, we'll have to catch up to all that, like in between wipes and things like that, right? So I know we have certain things that we do when we get super chats, etc. And of course, we want to thank everybody for doing that and all that kind of thing. But during a raid, because if we're like not paying attention and focusing, and we're looking over super chats, etc., or that kind of thing, it's going to make it difficult for the group to get past content if we're not focused. So
That's
the
a
way
very good
we
point.
act when we do those will be a little different during rating. We appreciate super chats. Please don't stop. It's how we pay our bills. But it'll be more like a bigger streamer, I guess you could say, where they literally can't. There's so many they can't interrupt every time.
So what you're saying
where
is
we'll wait for downtime.
we're getting big enough to be like Dr. Disrespect, and there's
No,
gonna be
I wouldn't say that. but we'll be focused, especially because it's new content for us. And I know you can watch like people it's done a million times. We'll get there at some point where it just is no big thing. We're just running the rotations and what we're used to, and we know the raid inside and out. But at first, we're gonna be hyper focused because we're gonna be learning it, etc. So
Yeah, I did have somebody the other day who came in when I was main tanking the Karazhan raid, and they were spamming my YouTube chat and like, answer your chat, answer your chat, answer your chat, and it's like I can't. Like I'm in the middle of main tanking a raid that I've never done before. I have to pay attention. It's like that's a very good point to bring up. So that's a great way to think about that. We love the support, and it does
heck
pay our
yeah.
bills. So thank you so much for the super chats and memberships and everything else. And I think that might be a good thing is like there might be downtime when we all have to take a bio or something where we can take a quick 5 minutes to get caught up on super chat. But I'm glad you brought that up, Nathan, because that was something that was not on my notes. So thank you for that. Well, I think that's it from my perspective. We could probably take a screenshot over here in the doorway.
Well, real quick before we
unless you got other
completely
stuff.
wrap up.
Yep.
Before we completely wrap up, I do want to say that like we'll be taking ratings seriously, as in we'll be trying to get through it and clear it, etc. But this is a guild setup mostly for us to have fun, right? So things will come up. Raids are difficult content. Things will come up where there'll be disagreements and there'll be hurt feelings sometimes, possibly. We'll do our best not to hurt anybody's feelings, but it's just the way that goes sometimes is, it just depends on different personalities, sometimes clash. We'll do our best to keep everything as professional as possible, but I just ask everybody to also just understand we'll be running in-game content. It's difficult. Bad things happen.
Yeah, you brought up
things happen.
You brought up a very good point too, because I've had a good run. Previously, this was the Saga of the Sea community. Now it's the Raven Syndicate Wandering Hermits community. But we've had a good run for about 8 years, and in 8 years, I've only ever had one instance, and it was unfortunately during EverQuest 2 this last holiday season, where because we had new people who had never run the content before, we had one individual who got a little hardcore about things and was taking it way too seriously. And I was during a live stream, and they called out one of the new players and like badmouthed them and said they're being a noob, they're pulling this, they're doing this, they need to stop doing that. And I had to take that person aside and say, A, you can't do that to a new person who's never played the game before when you've got 20 years experience and they've never done it. And B, never on a live stream. That is not cool. So yeah, please be respectful of the fact we have a lot, myself, my brother, Nathan, like a lot of us are WoW noobs, and we have other people who have never done this before. So definitely that may rub people the wrong way occasionally. The patience is key. I'd like to think we've had a pretty good run. We're all adults. I'm having a lot of fun with everybody. I think we'll be good, but that's a good thing to bring up and remind people about. Let's get a screenshot or two. I'm going to stand here in this doorway underneath the blue banner to get one here if everyone wants to gather around, and then we'll do another one outside of there as well. Oh my god, all the people. If this was Lord of the Rings Online, I'd be having a lag fest right now. As much as I love that game, they've got some performance issues.
Yeah, WoW handles it really well.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it does.
How do you turn all the names off?
N?
N?
Or maybe not.
No.
V? No.
Shift in? Something like that.
Shift N?
No,
No.
it wasn't shift in.
That's enemy nameplates. I don't know. But I at least turn the UI off and see everybody's names. All right. Smile, say cheese.
Cheese.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, good screenshots going. I got cheese in. Oh, that was awesome.
Cheese.
Literally said cheese in my screenshot.
Perfect.
That's great. All right, let's take one out front too as well. Then we can call it a wrap and move out. Go do our different things here. Oh, this is good on the incline. My brother's gonna be bummed that he wasn't able to make it tonight.
Mm.
Oh, who's Bat Robber Reloda's minion? That is nasty looking. All right, Nvidia, get out my screenshot. Author X Swiss. All right. Well, I was gonna take a screenshot, but that guy's like standing right in my way. Let me move over here.
Probably quite confused.
Yeah, probably. All right, screenshot there. He's not gonna
Photobombs.
move.
He's photobombs.
What you guys doing?
Yeah, we a dad guild. Hang on.
Oh yeah, you gotta have some mage AoEs slapping around. Dad bods are us. Are you winning?
I don't
son?
have a dad bod. I'll have to wear my other suit.
All right. Well, he's literally standing right where I want my screenshot. Damn it! It's all right. I got another good one, so we're good. I'll take one more, and we can call it a night here. Salmon lilac olive oil. It's great for your skin. That does sound pretty tasty too. All right. Let's see here.
Salmon and lilac. I
Proc
don't
juice.
think
No,
so.
I don't need to know more proc juice, sir. All right, we're good. Thank you, everybody. We're gonna go prep for our multi-stream session and head out to do some dungeons tonight. Monday night, pulling an all-nighter, along as next Thursday night as well. I want to say also just a quick thanks to everybody who's been running dungeons with us and stuff. It's been pretty awesome to be able to do that. We're going to be doing Karazhan again on Sunday. Whoever didn't make it last Sunday is welcome to join, and we'll try to get the people in who didn't do it. This upcoming Sunday, 10 a.m. Central Time. That's 10 man, so we'll see some of you there for that.
Yeah, and I
Otherwise-
want to say too that I'm online a lot of the times really late at night, and I just want to say, like, no matter what hours the people are on in this guild, you guys are working together really well. I see people like helping each other, asking if people need help. It's been very good teamwork so far in this guild, which is really refreshing.
Hoorah! All right, now I actually have to put on all my gear again, and I have to stash this stuff that Maduros gave me for our next meeting, because I need to look spiffy. Thank you, everybody. I'm gonna move down to the stream group from here. Catch all y'all Monday night. Well, we'll probably do these guild groups, like the guild meetings, like once a month. We might do them more frequently than that, depending on what Nathan and I feel like. But want to have, I mean, it's good. I'd also like to throw out there, I like to do role play. I'm a writer, and I like to do role play events. So more than likely, we'll end up maybe hosting some role play events to see if we can't get the rest of the server to show up. So for those of you who want to do that kind of stuff, that'll be a little bit further down the pipeline though, because that's a process. So. All right, I'm going to head into my stream group stuff and get set up for that and wait for my brother to get around. Thanks to everybody. Appreciate it.
Yep. Night all.
Yep. Thanks, everybody. All right, now it's time for us.
Whew. How's Bounty feeling?
Bounty seems to be feeling better.
They give him antibiotics or?
Yeah, it's like antibiotics and potassium.
Copy that.
Yeah, he's healing up. He had some food. I gave him some like chicken broth this afternoon, and that seemed to work. And he had dinner with us, so he's feeling a bit better.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Because I can just recall from here.
Yeah, there was a Shatrath portal there.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Those handy dandy mages.
I think that's something we plan on doing later on, Mujin. If we have the numbers, then I think raiding the Horde cities is absolutely going to be on the table because there's some achievements and I guess a mount we can get, and there's no Horde on this server. So I've been told that if we do it, we can roll in and like there's no one to defend the NPCs. Which I think would be a lot of fun just to run in and wipe out a Horde city. That may happen.
Did Nathan know we were popping in here? I don't know if he... Maybe just pull him.
He gets sidetracked sometimes. Let me see if he's talking
Yeah.
or not.
It looks like he is, but there's such a delay.
Oh, that's right. We usually do the call. Oh, never mind. I forgot we do the call. I'll drop from here and do the call. My
Oh,
bad.
okay.
I forgot. All right, call coming up.
Odd sense of deja vu.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
I forgot that we
Missed me?
do the call.
Now,
I forgot.
where do we need to head to?
Well,
Uh,
Joey's got a
oh.
couple of dungeons that he's gonna want to get done tonight for these quests that we have. So there's the Mechanar. We need to do Mechanar, and we need to do Shadow Labyrinth.
Okay.
We're closest to Shadow Labyrinth from Shatrath,
Okay.
so we
Right.
can meander.
So
in
we
that
should fly
direction.
to, what, Hellfire Peninsula?
Shatrath,
No?
you fly south to the Akadon.
Oh, right.
So meet up in Shatrath. That's close to Shadow Labs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, Shadow Labs is south of here.
Yeah. Okay.
I need to go put this stuff in the bank because I'll forget and accidentally sell my fishing rod and stuff.
I'm going to soak up as much flying this week as I can because I'm going to miss it.
I'm right there with you.
I love my flying. Makes my druid heart happy. Looks like I still have a quest down there. I see dead Draenei. Is that a repeatable?
I see dead Draenei.
Yeah, I feel like I did that one before.
I like that. That's funny.
I think that's the one that takes you out to the armory in Negron, and then you have to kill a bunch of elites out there.
Oh,
I think that's the one.
okay. So it's not a dungeon quest.
It eventually leads to going back into one of the dungeons. Yes, but it has a few steps first.
That's a good point. Thanks to everybody for tuning in for the guild meeting tonight. If you like what you saw, don't
Right.
forget you can join us on the Pagle
Almost
server.
at the
And if you want to
Octagon.
support, it's really easy. Super chats and stickers, which go towards that green bar there. I have a daily goal of $100. So if
Joey's
you can
gonna
contribute to
be
tonight,
Joining us,
drop a
right?
super chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he will be at some point. I haven't gotten any messages from him because he doesn't have a phone right now. So super chats, stickers, join as a member of the Adventurers Guild. Links are down there. Support over at the Patreon page if you want. But it's a great way to support the channel. Keep my lights on. Keep the internet paid if you like what you see here tonight.
All right, I'm at the meeting
Appreciate
stone
it.
if anyone else is for...
But also
it's
just thanks for
over.
hanging out.
State your business.
State your business. Well, I'm gonna stuff my fishing stuff in the bank.
Keep your wits about
Where
you.
is this
Oh.
music coming from that's in Shatrath? It's like annoying, like, sounds like a bunch of drunk goblins. It's probably Brewfest related.
I don't know. Nathan, did you get an invite?
No, it's probably because I was still in the raid. I'm not anymore.
Oh, okay.
He probably did invite me.
I
just
did like
couldn't get
6
it.
times, but I just gave up
Yeah.
because you were in the raid.
I was hanging in the right group still.
He'll come eventually.
But I am flying there now.
All right.
Okay.
Let me.
Ooh, heroic. Exciting.
Wait.
Is that what we're doing tonight?
No,
What?
no, we're not doing heroic tonight.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we probably can't because I'm the
it-
tank.
Well, yeah, Idril door. I don't think anybody has keys either.
Oh, true.
Mm.
So I got a question for you, Renfell.
Yeah.
When you just did that guild meeting, did you go in and mute everybody, or was everybody just that respectful?
Most people were muted because they didn't have level 5, and that's
Oh,
a
okay.
feature
Mm.
that is automatic now because of the guy who came in and shouted the N word during one of my streams.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's why I changed it. So everybody has to get to level 5 now before they can even speak. Now everybody can join, but they can't speak until they're level 5. But I will also say I think maybe 40% had the functionality to speak, but they were very respectful and did not. So I think everybody was just very respectful, which is awesome. But also,
That is very awesome.
like more than half the people were muted because of they hadn't gotten level 5 yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
there's-
pretty impressed.
Do you guys know if there's a way to make the chat invisible? I mean, I can always just have it on combat log, I guess.
That's the only way I know.
Okay. I'll just do that then.
There
That's fine.
probably is another way, but that's the only way I know.
There's lots of folks on. I don't know. You never know what's going to be said in chat, so.
Yeah, and so, a lot of times people just don't even think about that they're broadcasting what they're saying. And so
Mhm.
it's kind of,
You talking about in guild chat or?
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, well, the other way to do that would just be to put your face over the chat bar or something, because I have done that in other games,
Yeah.
not in this game,
That's
but
true.
I have in other games.
I don't have it. I don't have it that large
Gotcha.
enough. Yeah.
I'm doing all right. See where you guys are. I guess you guys are in chat trap. That's why I don't see
Nope,
you. I flew
nope,
down
nope,
to
nope.
the place.
We could
We're at the
summon you.
meeting stone.
Oh, you guys are there. Yeah.
We can summon him,
I'm
Sparrow.
here.
Sure.
I think Joey's about to log on because he just came on the app, so he's home at least.
Oh, good.
And I need to
Okay.
ask for a quick snack from Chris before we get going. Could probably summon Maduros too.
Okay.
I could use a summon.
Excellent. Nice.
he was online, then he went offline, so hopefully he doesn't have an issue here.
How are the storms at your place?
Knock on wood, I think they rolled past us tonight. It was just a little bit of
Okay,
rain
okay.
for a little bit and then nothing. So
Alright.
theoretically, it'll be that way. All right, I'm gonna bio and grab a
Yeah,
snack.
I was about to say the same thing. I'm gonna go grab a
Be right
drink
back.
while we're waiting on Idril.
All right. Sounds like a good idea. right. Which dungeon are we doing first? Do you know, Mad? I think we're doing Shadow Labyrinth. Turn up that music. There it is.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. I think we're doing Shadow Labyrinth first, but he did say another dungeon Joey needs, so.
I'm thinking Joey's having some issues because I see him going online and offline in the app.
Hmm.
Has he said anything in Discord yet? Nope.
No.
Nope.
If he's having internet issues, because I haven't seen him join Discord yet, so he may be having some internet connectivity issues.
Yeah.
Let me send his wife a text message real quick.
It'll be sad if he can't make it, but
Heck yeah.
the good part is that there's tons of guildies on.
Yep.
Yeah, true.
But of course, I'd rather Joey be able to come. Because he just hit 70, same as me, right?
Yeah. Sure did.
Start
You guys
getting
hit it
that
really
gear.
close together. Was it the same day?
I think it was. If
Felt
not,
like it.
just maybe the next. I don't know.
It was the next day. You got it that morning because we ran a dungeon with you, and then Joey got it the next morning with Maduros and I at like 5 in the morning.
I can make 18 slot bags now too.
Oh, dang, nice.
The only thing I need, because I have everything else, is nether web spider silk.
Oh, okay. And you can get those in Shat. I think there's lots of spiders there.
To say, I
Right
think I
outside.
remembered seeing some of those.
Yeah, there's an
Selling 'em.
area actually right to the east of here.
Mm-hmm.
You see like a little, right on the outskirts, there's like 2 little icons. One kind of looks like a little temple. I can't mark map here, unfortunately, but
Like there's Grangolvar Village. Is it north of that?
You said due east of here, right, Maduros? Right at the first mountains, just south of Illyrian's stronghold?
Oh, okay.
Yep, south. Yep, they're actually right outside, and then all the way south along that mountain ridge. And it's 2 per bag. It takes a ton of nether weave that I have to imbue with enchanting supplies.
Yeah, Brian, no worries, man. I recorded it, so if you
To
didn't
make
get a chance to
enchanted
make it,
nether weave,
you can just
and
watch
then it
back
takes a
when you
bunch
get a
of
chance. You can
those.
go back and
So we
watch the
should
previous
get you
stuff because
some
we streamed
nether
it.
weave.
Oh no, I have plenty of that. I have plenty of
Is there
that.
anything
and
we
I have
can collect that you need?
just the nether weave or the
Spider.
spider silk.
Oh, spider silk. I thought that was the nether weave. My bad. Okay, gotcha. You need lots of it.
2 per bag.
Nether web. Oh, I'm sorry. Nether web spider silk is what you need. Okay, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, they're like 4 gold a piece.
Yeah, I got some at some point. I remember selling them. Like, dang, that's worth a lot.
The good bags.
And so after we load you up with some, it'd be good to farm for some gold because we all need it to dual spec and flying mounts, the upgrade for. That is right? Like we can get an upgrade to fly faster or something right now if we had the gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Expert?
Yeah, it would be 280%. And then by the end of Wrath, it'll be 310.
Oh.
It used to be the only way to get 310 was to get a mount that dropped at that speed. Like, for example, in Alduar, there's this big Mechanom you fight, Mimron. He has a chance of dropping his robot's head. It's like a big robot head that has helicopter blades.
Oh, nice.
I'm pretty sure Joey's having issues because my sister-in-law just said that she can't even get speed test to load, so their internet's being poopy.
Oh, jeez.
So I'd say we can probably grab somebody, and then if he shows up, we can get him in.
Yeah.
Let me do a
Okay.
guild chat thing.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, if they know, they'll be fine with it. Won't just be a surprise, like, oh, he's back, bye.
DPS.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
It's a cool helmet, Madurk.
Yeah, I got that questing in Shadow Moon, actually.
Biffy. The robe, too, it matches.
Yeah, the robe, shoulders, pants, and gloves I got are actually from those the ring events, those undead ring events, and then the necrotic runes you pick up from killing them, you turn into Darnassus, and that's for the gloves and shoulders.
Very cool.
Did you guys watch that video that Blizzard put out?
The trailer.
I did. That was really well done.
I'm gonna do a
I liked
reaction
it.
thoughts video tomorrow on that because it's pretty. And that's a community member who did that for them.
Yes.
I didn't realize that. It was cool. I liked it a lot. The story of Arth is so freaking cool,
You
man.
can summon him, I guess.
Yeah, we can summon. So he'll run Ret Pally, it looks like. Why can I not click on your thingy?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry. How could I help too?
Let me click your thingy.
And now you can see how, like, that whole scene where he raises that army of dead, how you could draw parallels to the Witch King, or the White Walker King, whatever, from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Oh, he's PvP.
That's a good.
That
looking
was
dwarf.
really cool in the cinematic. They when they were showing basically kind of like players fighting, and you see that Death Knight start to channel, and skeletons come out of the ground. That's the army of the dead that Death Knights get. They basically raise like 20 skeletons to fight for him for short duration.
So since Joey's not here, we don't have to run this dungeon because he's not here. So does anyone need faction? Like, are you guys close to getting heroic with a certain faction that you'd like to get?
What would this be for? Like, what would I look under? The Shattrath?
This is Lower City, yeah.
Lower City, I'm honored.
Okay, so you're already honored with Lower City, so we probably don't need to run these. The Scryers is Alcatraz, right? That kind of stuff.
Shatar. Yeah, Shatar's, Mechanar, Botanica, and Alcatraz. Cenarian Circle is the Coil Fang, so
Let me go check the
Underbog,
daily.
Slave Pens, Steam Vaults.
I'll go check the daily real quick, because that refreshed early. We could just go do the daily. Whatever the daily normal is. Get some badges.
We don't need no stinking badges.
Did we I keep forgetting about these. They're the ones in the Caverns of Time.
No, we have not, and that was something we did talk about the other day because we wanted to run that as a static group.
Yeah.
I would hate to run those without Joey though, because
Yeah.
those are really cool.
Are very cool.
He hasn't responded to me yet. Faith responded to me, but Joey did not. So he's probably downstairs raging on his router right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, yeah, I'd
So-
be pretty mad.
His situation is really sucky because he lives in the boonies. Starlink, he's signed up, but they haven't gotten back to him yet. The service that he was using for a very long time sold to another company and stopped offering service where he was. And that's the one where he built his own solar paneled Wi-Fi tower to get the internet. So he went with another guy who made him all these promises. Well, that guy flaked out, and so about 3 months ago, he stopped getting internet service. So he moved to Verizon's. Verizon has basically a 4G modem version that they offer, and that's what he's on. The problem is that it is very finicky sometimes, and if they decide that it's going to be a bad night, everyone's having a bad night.
Yeah.
And so he's, apparently they're having a bad night tonight with connectivity.
Where
What-
are you headed right now, Renfo?
That's what I just can't remember. I came over here and I got sidetracked because we were talking about Temples of Time, Caverns of Time.
Something about the
Daily.
medals or whatever.
Oh,
the
dailies.
daily.
Fuck yeah, thank you.
Do we need to follow you?
It can be shared,
Okay.
but if we end up doing other dungeons, yeah, we'll have to fly.
Yeah, we'll have to fly. This is the.
All right, the old daily is still. I didn't finish it with you guys.
Yeah, you'll have to abandon those two because these are going to be new
Okay.
ones.
Is there a way to know what
Um,
a daily is, which ones to abandon?
Just in your journal, you should have two that say daily dungeon. One says daily heroic, one says daily dungeon. Just abandon
Oh, I
those
see.
two,
Okay.
and we'll pick up the
Daily
new ones.
heroic.
Yeah,
Do I
and,
need to
There it
abandon
is.
that too?
no, abandon that,
Okay.
and then pick
Okay.
up the new two.
Oh,
So
this
that-
is for
super good.
Arcatraz.
I have the feathered stave,
Mhm.
and there isn't a second one. Oh, there it is.
On the other guy
Arcatraz.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason. Do I already have it?
It says Sparrow's already on that quest.
Oh, I had a different daily. That's what I deleted. Got it.
I doubt that we're all keyed for Arcatraz, though.
Do we all have to have a key?
No, only one of us.
Yeah, I've got a key.
Actually.
Idildor.
Come on, Idildor, you can do it.
All right, where are we flying to? Do we take? Was it that portal?
No, it's
Warm wishes to you.
Cosmo Ridge
May
Netherstorm.
your days be long.
Hey guys.
Oh, is he here?
Hey!
Well, so my kids knocked my router off the shelf, and it sounds like it's in a gazillion pieces on the inside, but I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe working? How did the guild meeting go?
It went good.
Went good, I think.
Good.
Everybody's
Oh,
very
man.
respectful and
Midoric just whizzed right by me. I'm jealous now. I need that that flight.
Renfell made it very clear that all the good gear goes to me and Renfell.
Yes, he did.
That is unfortunately, some people see it that way.
Well, if you're the main tank and Nathan's the main tank, that is the way.
Here's the thing. With great responsibility comes great power, and with great power comes the perks of being the boss, because I put in way more time than anybody else does apart from Nathan, and there are rewards that go with the responsibility of being the boss and being willing to do all the spreadsheets and all the shit that no one else wants to do.
And also, I'd like to say, because I haven't mastered my class or anywhere near it yet, I would also like to quote Grando Reaper, who quoted from Corinthians, a great quote in Super Chat, which is, "For my power is made perfect in weakness." That's right. That's what I'm going to say every time I die. It's to get us killed tonight.
So Joey needs. We definitely can do. We have 2 dungeons we could do in this area, because one of the quests Joey needs, and I also need, is the Mechanar zone, and then we need the daily is going to be Arcatraz. So we can actually do Mechanar first and then Arcatraz. Joey, I'll get you a summon when I get there.
That's all good. I'm just surprised that I'm here in all honesty. Like literally, I pick up the router and it just like shakes everything inside. So we'll see.
Mm.
It might fry. We'll see. We'll see
Loose
what happens.
bolts everywhere.
It may not, though. You know, I've had lots of electronics make some noises when you shake them, and they still function.
Oh, there's many broken pieces inside. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. It's
Just
probably
a
all the
couple pieces
stupid.
of plastic, you know.
Yeah, it's probably the stupid brackets that hold like the motherboard and everything together. Nothing important.
No, it would be fine.
Fan blades, you know, stuff like that.
Motherboards think they have to stay in one spot. You'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Speaking of which, $1,700 for the new 4000 series graphics card. I was just looking at that price.
Wait,
going,
say it again. How much?
$1,700.
For the 4000 series?
Yeah,
the
for the
40 series?
base, And it's like, I'm sitting there going, I'm still rocking a 1080. Like, I'm not upgrading anytime soon until I absolutely have to. But that is a ridiculous price point.
Is that their price, or
yes.
is that okay? Yeah.
Well,
That's
and
for the
now,
bottom grade,
as far as I understand
which is
things,
still super powerful though, like outrageous.
it is. But also, I mean, that's gonna push those rigs up to the $4,000 mark.
Yeah, and I want to mention something really important right now. We're in a weird point in technology where, and I hate to say this, PC Master Race ain't gonna like this, but it's true. Because of the PS5 and the Xbox and those being big ways for people to push their games and sell massive amounts of games, and those aren't available to just go buy yet, technology's had a little bit of a stunt for people who have to make a decision. Are we here for money, or are we here just to push really good graphics? Like, they got to make that decision now.
Well, and
we're still getting, you know, like Ragnarok is coming out on the PS4. That's crazy.
And
we're so past the last gen.
From a consumer standpoint, I feel no compulsion to go buy a 4000 series card, because I'm not playing bleeding edge games on the PC. I'm playing bleeding edge games on my Xbox Series X, which I can stream to a junk piece of crap for $300 through Xbox Play. Because it's not rendering on my PC, it's rendering on the Xbox. Good. So it's Good also point. Like, if all the games that I play, the 1080 runs it well enough. And
yeah, we're playing old games.
Yeah, and now if I was playing Call of Duty and I was competitive, or I was playing like a brand new MMORPG and I wanted to have like all the ray tracing on everything else, that would be a different story. But I'm not, so I'm not too stressed about it yet. But also that price point made me go, man, whenever I do need to upgrade, it's gonna cost me a chunk.
Yeah, and that's why EVGA broke their partnership with NVIDIA.
Was because of what? I didn't read that. I didn't read about what happened. What was it about?
Well, they broke their partnership. They were one of the first adopters
of
NVIDIA technology.
Oh, yeah.
And now they're ending their partnership because NVIDIA wants to micromanage and also compete with them, with all their third parties.
Good point, yeah.
Because they're releasing the Founders Edition stuff and then their own versions of the TIs and all that.
Whoever's the first person to join me here, we can summon everybody else. I'm not sure if everybody's in flight.
Yeah, I'm in flight.
Yep, just
I'm
flying.
almost there.
Oh, so we just need to summon Joey. Make sure you sell. Did you train Joey this morning? I forget.
Oh, I lost Nathan's speed.
Was that a yes or no?
Yeah, I trained.
Okay, cool.
Was Shimon upset, by the way?
No, no, he's cool. Brian was saying he understood. Brian's a cool guy.
Yeah. Super supportive. Love that guy.
Oh yeah, he went crazy last month with super chats. Like I told him, I was like, dude, that's awesome, man. He even said, he's like, I went a little overboard. Still let the wife see the cards. But I also need to get him to send some of that whiskey to my brother, because that brandy and whiskey he was showing off was pretty tasty looking.
If you don't have the flight pass, it's right over here then. If you don't have any flight pass, just don't forget when we leave here to grab the other ones in the zone.
All right, so we
For
need...
fail.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I did it too. So
Calming says, I'm almost done with Assassin's Creed Valhalla 120 hours later. This game, he says, I love Norse culture, but this game is terrible when I was playing. I thought it was a great game. I didn't do 120 hours. I did 87 was what I got out of my first run through. I did, however, do like 140 hours in my first playthrough of Odyssey, which is my favorite Assassin's Creed game to date.
Yeah, that was a good one.
is that the one that's like the Greek mythology?
Yeah, and it just hit Game Pass yesterday or the day before on Xbox. I don't know if it's on PC as well, but I was tempted. I was like, oh, I should download it just because I have it on the PC, but I've played it through twice, and it is such a good game. All right, this is the Mechanar. Does everybody know how to get up here?
Nope.
Nope.
Fly to the
Oh,
very
good.
top.
There's corpses already. That's great. It's a good sign.
Is it that floating island thing?
Yep. Fly up.
There's 3 of them.
The,
The one to the
Found
right,
ya.
the one to the right is the one we're doing now, and then we'll go to the middle one up top in a bit. And if you can't jump, fly your griffin through, because that's the only way to roll through portals.
Alright, let's get some buffs.
What was the game you were just talking about? I got somebody in chat asking. Were you
Assassin's
talking
Creed
about
Odyssey.
Odyssey, yeah.
Well,
thought so.
Valhalla as well, because Calming was saying he's finishing Valhalla with 120 hours in, but he says he doesn't like it as much as Odyssey. I agree. Odyssey was a better game than Valhalla, but because I love the Norse culture, I am Finnish. Therefore, I love the Norse culture as well. I thought it was a great game. I'm kind of sad that the next Assassin's Creed game is going back to the non-RPG roots, because I really liked the Origin, Odyssey, Valhalla trilogy where it had RPG elements, but they're stripping those out for the next one and going back to the whole you're just assassinating people and you're not going to have storyline choices. And I was like, oh, sad face, but
More like the first 3 games, right?
Yes.
Isn't that what they're going for?
yeah.
So is this gonna whoop us like this morning?
No, this is a normal.
Okay.
All right, we all here.
I think so.
Hey, you want lead for the ready checks, Nathan, or
I still didn't put it out.
that would be noobish.
I'm still moving it.
I was gonna say I could when you get a chance I could use a wisdom.
Okay, yeah, I'll toss it on you.
Yeah.
I don't have my thing. Whoops. All right, now I do.
Always good when the tank says whoops.
Whoops.
Almost every first pull, I'm like, whoops.
When he runs into the other room is when you really have to be nervous.
Yeah.
Oh,
When you
whoops.
say
Pull
don't-
that room.
We say don't pull that, and then you see me headed that way. That's not good. That's not good.
I got sleeped or something.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Got extras.
That's not
Hang on,
good.
I'm coming. Got me slowed.
Oh, I put misdirection on the wrong person.
How did
Sorry,
those
Joey, you
Kabamas-
may take some
Woo!
damage. That's my fault.
Yeah, it's good. I like damage.
I like when the mobs are damaged.
I'm just gonna do a group heal for a second.
That would be great.
Alright. Back to kitty cat.
Right, meow?
Meow.
We
Adventure.
lived!
It's an adventuresome pull. That's what that is.
Wonder.
All right. Let me fix my volume because chat's having trouble hearing you guys. I'll do it after this. There we go.
Did you do your chat?
Yep.
Okay. So, guess we take the physicians first?
Yes. True.
Bam. Like those closers when they hit. Okay, so that's Scryer. So I would
Yep.
greed on that, right?
I need on them because, yeah, but sure.
Right.
Greed or
Yeah.
pass, whichever you prefer.
Okay.
Because I'm going to need on those bad boys because I like
Right.
the faction.
Right. And are these the same ones that have bombs, the engineers?
No, that's Blood Furnace.
Okay. What is that?
Oh, did you not hear those little dudes?
Wrecker guys.
Yeah, they make crazy sounds like that.
They do have a bomb effect that they can let off.
Oh.
Did you guys ever see Phantasm?
I don't think so.
That's
Doesn't
what
ring a
those-
bell.
That's what those guys remind me of. The little interdimensional beings.
Speaking of interdimensional beings, I finally saw the trailer for the new Hellraiser show today.
Yeah, what'd you think?
I'm probably gonna watch it just to see, because I was not a huge fan of those films growing up, but I do have an appreciation for them because my uncle was a massive fan from like a storybook comic book artist standpoint,
Yeah.
and I really want to see the new version of the Cenobites because it looks intriguing. And I like the actor who's playing Pinhead is a trans actor who I've seen in a lot of stuff. She was in Sense8. She did voiceovers in Mass Effect. I think they're a good actress, so I'd like to watch it just for that. But I don't really like gore or horror.
Oh, really?
That's,
I do.
That's tricky for me. Yeah. I don't mind horror so much. I guess the ones that really get me are like the Hostel type movies, like the Hostel series, and like these crazy. Yeah, those ones freak me out. Like
The ones that are more realistic, like things that really
yeah,
actually
like
could
Freddy
happen,
Krueger,
yeah.
that kind of stuff. Nah, I'm fine
Yeah.
with that. It's
Yeah.
the what would you classify those as? Like the Hostel
I don't know.
films.
I
It's
don't know,
like
but I know what you mean.
the not just Hostel. It was also the what was the one with the crazy clown that like locks everybody up? Saw, the Saw series.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Man, those are good. Can't believe how crazy they got with that plot. Like, I didn't expect it to get as nuts as it did. It's like, Jesus. Absolutely crazy. It's like it's got its own lore. What about Silence to the Lambs?
That's
that was
different.
great.
That's not like a horror film. That's a
Yeah, that's a-
suspense.
Suspense.
Yeah.
I feel it's very creepy, though.
It's creepy as hell. Like, did you? If you,
Yeah.
I loved the Hannibal series they did. I was so disappointed that it didn't get continued. But like the 3 seasons or whatever that it ran, Hannibal is an amazing show with Mads Mikkelsen as Hannibal Lecter.
Yep.
Just creepy as fuck. Good show. Oh, torture genre. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the torture genre. That would be a good-
Torture genre. There you go. That makes sense. Okay.
Chris had a really hard time with Spartacus on Stars because it was just over the top sex and violence.
Okay.
Like I liked it for the historical realism, but it was definitely. I remember watching the first episode and going like, "This is like history porn." Like, but it's like Xena. So I'm like, I'm watching Lucy Lawless run around naked and screw gladiators, and I'm like, I did not know that I was signing up for this. And I guess the reason she was willing to do it because her husband was the producer, and it was all the friends. It was the same crew that filmed Hercules and Xena back in the day, so they were all good friends that decided to go make this crazy adult show. And I mean, it was good, but it was definitely like, it was over the top. But a lot of people have said like historically accurate over the top because the Romans were like that. They treated people like animals, and they screwed each other, and it was just like it was, yeah, definitely tricky to watch.
Sounds like it's as if high schoolers ruled the world.
Oh, we got 2 groups.
Oh, that was a big bolt of thunder outside.
Well, they shrunk me.
Yeah. At teeny.
This comment's for you, Maduros. Since I don't think we know the reference. Grando Reaper says, "Phantasm Ice Cream Man just couldn't get laid to save his life." I don't know about it. Do you know about that?
Phantasm Ice Cream Man.
Yeah. Well, you don't know either. I don't know. Thought maybe
I'm
you
not
know.
sure. Maybe he's
Some
maybe
code
he's
word.
talking about the Undertaker dude.
I don't know what that. I
Kind
don't
of
know.
dresses like an ice cream guy.
Okay.
An elevator.
Think
You'll
so.
have to
Yep,
kill the
we
named.
need.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
there's a
need the
name.
other half.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's 2 halves of a key we need to get in there. Somebody might have looted the first one, but we have to clear some more. There's a boss, and then there's a mini boss like we fought upstairs after the guy here, the main boss.
Okay. And he's in that mess over there to the left, isn't he? Because didn't I pull?
Yep.
Yeah, I see him. Okay. I'm gonna try to pull the ones on the right first.
Yeah, the guy that we need, Gate Watcher, he's pathing. So, he passed down here. So we just have to be sure that.
I remember last time I pulled him by accident. Oh, they made me tiny again. Quit making me tiny.
It's giving you a complex.
Anybody got those blue pills? Alright, where is he now? Okay, he's way back there, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull these guys. Beard me.
Joey, I think those mana cells are dead ahead of what we need to loot for the quest. That you and I have.
He said the guy he was referring to, Maduros, is a bald guy with a ponytail.
Oh, yep.
It was the guy you thought, the Undertaker?
Yep.
Gonna fly in here,
Seems-
dropping me nuts.
Seems so.
Alright, cool. Well, we got that quest completed.
I'll never forget the scene where, like, he digs up a coffin and walks around holding the coffin with one hand. You're just like, oh, something's not right with that dude.
Ah, I got stuck under his foot. How do I get up there?
Shoot, I should have got mana first. Crap. Mana stuff right now.
So if he's got that reflective shield on, so I don't hit him then? I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Go ahead. Give me your best shot.
Quit attacking when he does that, I assume?
Right. I don't know, but
Think so.
Does that also go for my pet? Because he's walloping my pet.
Is his shield down again, I think?
oh, those blow up things, that's why.
Think I'm afraid of you?
Don't hit it.
Got it back up against a no auto attack.
Right. And those yellow things explode.
Get
Chris
rid of
just
him
popped
now.
her head in and told me it's pouring down rain outside, so if I disappear, 12
Out of
EY.
mana.
He's dead. Nice.
All this melee.
Ooh, pole arm.
Oh my.
That's strength.
Cat.
Yeah, if it wasn't strength and stamina.
Good for cats and bears. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't have agility though. No, I can't go on that. Unless maybe for bear, Maduros? What do you think?
That'd be pretty good for bear. It's got decent amount of strength. No armor like some of the
Right.
gear, but
Should I need or greed for bear, guys? What do you? Because I normally
That's
use
a
cat.
you thing, not a. It's a you thing, not a me thing. I don't know what
yeah,
you'll be
need
doing.
it. You
Okay,
need
so
it.
nobody else wants it, right?
Nah,
Nah.
it's useless to me.
Okay. I'll save it for bear spec then if I have to tank. Ooh, see, this in real life would creep me out.
Yeah, walking on this? Is that
Yeah.
what you mean?
See-through floors.
Is that guy gonna path all the way over here, by the way?
He
No.
passed about halfway.
Okay. Confused me.
Well, theoretically, yeah, this character will be on Thursday though. But yes, my Death Knight will be replacing gear on Monday, along with Nathan's Ret Pally. Are you gonna get your Ret Pally to 70 by then or not?
Yep. Yep.
When do you
For
want to
sure.
when do you want to play and when do you need help?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I'll get back to you on that though. Soon, obviously. So this weekend, I'm gonna be piling up on it probably. I'm gonna just grab these and pull back.
Although technically you don't have to get to 70, just to 68.
Yeah.
Sure.
I want to get them to 70 though.
And technically the servers, if everything goes well, the servers should be up at 5 p.m. So I'm gonna be there trying to like spam click that login and hopefully get in.
I'm gonna try, but I've got low expectations.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was surprised with pre-patch. I was able to get right in. I didn't have any queue,
Yeah.
but that was pre-patch. Like not, it wasn't the same thing as like the expansion launch.
I've already seen that effect we talked about last time we played, which was people who were like, I'm not giving WoW any of my money. I'm starting to see some of those people like, you know what? Yes, I am.
I made a
Okay,
comment.
I'm gonna do it this one time, all right? You got me.
I made a comment. I can't remember if it was this morning when I played Classic for a brief moment this morning before I was doing our other stuff.
You want me to grab this guy?
I was hoping to get a little mana back first.
Okay.
And I made a comment that I don't understand who the people are that say retail is crap because I'm having so much fun, but I don't have the emotional attachment that so many people have with like they screwed up my class and they took away my talent tree. Because Joey can attest to this. When they changed companions in Star Wars: Old Republic, he rage quit because he had put all that time in.
Oh, yeah.
You have approximately 5 seconds to live.
Yep, I ground for the gear and everything, and then they changed it on. I was like, screw this game.
Yeah.
And now I still give them my money about every winter.
He froze me.
Precisely on velocity.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, when he jackhammers, get out of the way.
Okay.
I was behind him. But I
Well,
guess
let
it's
me
all
move
around.
too.
AoE.
Oh.
It's a melee AoE. So you just have to get out of melee range.
I'm having fun in both for sure, Norix, but I'm new, so it's different for me, I think.
Oh, jeez.
I can't do that yet.
He still hit me.
My calculations did not.
I got the red crystal. Who has the blue? Anybody have a blue crystal in their inventory?
I see. Moats.
Somebody in chat, Michael Coffee just said something interesting. They said that if you only want to play Classic, you have no interest in retail, he thinks they should offer like a $10 a month. How do you guys feel about that? Like, and you have no access to retail.
I disagree.
Okay.
Get out
Because
of
with inflation, we should be paying way more than $15 a month.
That's a good point. And Classic doesn't have a cash shop. Well, I do not count, by the way. I give World of Warcraft a little bit of a pass because technically they do sell the pre-orders, but because they're not charging us for an expansion, they're only doing like, hey, it's not a pre-order. I'm sorry, I used the wrong term. To like boost You can buy those boost packages. I cannot call that a cash shop. That's because of the nature of the way the game is. I feel like that's just a way of them trying to say, hey, we're not charging for an expansion or for the game or anything. But if you want a boost, it costs money. That seems normal to me. If you're gonna have a booster game, of course it's gonna cost cash.
I
Right?
gave you a crystal. You can combine those two halves together, then you can open this container.
Oh, really? Combine them. Okay. Oh, how weird.
Oh
Pauldron
my.
Cloth. Nice.
Oh, mine's better.
Those are cool though.
That's what I have on the Pally.
I kind of feel like, since it's only a server that they have server maintenance, well, that's not necessarily true. They still have to develop.
The issue
expansions
is
'cause they
so
don't
many
have 'em.
people don't want a company to make profit. And while I can agree that Activision Blizzard has done some shitty things, it's really a bad policy to not want a company to profit. Because if I'm an indie company,
Yeah.
I deserve to make money. And I have, like, here's a
Yeah.
good thing. Somebody asked me the other day, I get so many questions at the Discord like, Tim, why don't you consider playing on a this, that, or the other private server? And I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah,
because
I
I
get
will
it, too.
not support illegal servers because I'm an author, I'm a creator, I have the World of the Weave and the Void that we're all working on. I would not want, nor would I legally support, someone taking my world and profiting from it. That's mine and mine
That's true.
alone. And so if it's a live service game, you should not be playing other servers. Now, if it's a dead game that we play Vanguard Saga of Heroes every Tuesday morning. That's different. It's a dead game, Star Wars Galaxies, or an officially recognized emulator like P99. Sure.
What if the game is in such a rough shape on the official server that you literally can't do it? You can't play it.
You should still be
Because there's-
supporting live service. That's
Well, what if you're paying for the live server, but you're also playing on a? Because that's what I do. Like, for example, Dark Age Camelot. I played on private, but I will pay for the subscription on official if I'm doing it. But I'm supporting it, and I didn't stream that one, but I did release videos on it, and I had a guild there. That was a private server, but you cannot do PvP on official. There's like nobody there. The population was so crappy that you really can't even do the end game. So
that's a
I don't know.
trickier.
That's
a trickier
where I
one to
get
answer.
tricky, and I don't know. I feel the same way as you, except for in that scenario. And I
think you're doing your due diligence by giving them their sub, but
most people won't. But
Right.
so the thing is, I'm supporting other people to come join me, and they're probably not doing that, right? So I don't know. That's a weird one, and that's the only one I get a little tied up on, where I'm like, I don't know about this one, because when Classic does launch official, I will never play a private server again. That's it, the end. Because they'll offer everything official. You know
Like
what I
Dark
mean?
Age Camelot?
Yeah. Yeah, Dark Age Camelot is working on a Classic server, so I should not have pulled her. My bad.
Yeah, you're gonna have to run around.
All right.
Stay out of the fire.
Don't
Stay out
get
of
the
fire
ads.
if you want to live.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the.
I'll move her away from the fire when I see it.
Dude, leave me the frack alone. Oh, I'd love it if I could stay out of the fire, but these guys are.
Oh,
She
no.
threw me into that. I didn't know she had pushback. Crap.
Oh.
Alright, try to grab it. I'm gonna put my back against the wall.
I'm gonna try to drop some stuff here.
Use my lay on hands. Ooh. Ooh, she interrupted me.
Fire.
Leroy Jenkins! Nor says on that I stream and record a dead MMO. If it was live, I would never play in the private server to support the devs. Yeah, I mean, it's you got to.
I can't do that yet.
We survived.
I'm a
Good
survivor.
That
Some of us
is the
survived.
perfect example, Nathan. Like if you, the number one stat for you is going to be defense above anything else, and if you're running a shield, that right there is epic because it's defense and shield block.
Yeah, grats, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not trying to
It's a
tell you
big
how to
upgrade.
play, but you were asking.
No, 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 no. That's not telling me how to play. That's explaining. I don't know how to play. So it's not telling me how to play in a rude way when you don't know how to play.
That's how you survive the heroics. Because believe me, the first time I ran burning the blood furnace, I got smacked like you did, and I that was the one. Literally, it was Hoshi and some other people like, "Hey Tim, do you want to come run a heroic?" And I went, "Fuck yeah, I do." And the first 5 pulls, I died on every pull, and I was like, "Respectfully, guys, I'm gonna head out and let you guys grab Dez or somebody else because my gear sucks." Like, not gonna happen.
Well, you know,
Ooh,
Nathan, what you
look how
should be
cool it
doing
looks,
is
too.
dropping down your consecrate and then judging the.
No, keep going, baby.
Here's the rotation.
No,
I
think that's-
actually am looking up rotation guides because I didn't realize until earlier today that I was using Holy Shield for when things got bad. I didn't realize that should just be part of my regular rotation the entire fight. I just learned that today from watching a video.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
And there's other things they were saying that I didn't understand. So obviously, I haven't figured it all out yet. He was saying stuff, I was like, I don't know what the heck he's talking about now. Does anybody have any, can anybody summon water?
Nope. Oh shit, is this the gauntlet? I forgot.
Yeah.
I should not have run up there like that. My bad.
Out of mana.
It's all
but
good.
I
I'll
can
help
do
you in a
things to
second.
Get it back.
No, you're good. I got you. Little bit of
You got him for mana?
A little bit of misdirection. No, but I can get aggro on him.
Right, I'll give him innervate.
Are you using your pet
Thank
to
you,
tank a
thank you.
dungeon?
You know what?
That's been allowed in our group. We've
Oh.
decided.
Okay.
I never turn Growl off anymore because I want to trigger Nathan's community so bad. It's like I leave Growl on. That's how I
You
get.
need to keep moving down this hallway, guys.
Yeah. So kill and move,
Oh,
kill
okay.
and move, kill and move.
Yeah, actually pull this guy down here a little bit.
Oh, my bad. I forgot.
I'm out of range.
Awesome, Nora. Appreciate it. Well, we do stream every Thursday night, the multi-stream group, and we're also playing Wednesday nights as well. And Maduros, myself, and my brother play almost every single weekday as well. And we're on the
Thanks for that,
Pagle
Nana, by the
server,
way.
Alliance side, for anyone who might want to join us. We just had our first big guild meeting tonight. We're ready to roll into Wrath next week. Got about 200 people in the guild. Myself, Nathan Napalm, and Sparrow are all multi-streaming tonight. I'm on YouTube, Nathan's on YouTube, Sparrow's on Twitch. You can find links to their channels down below if you want to support everybody. It's really easy. If you want to support, you can do super chats
Sorry, I
on
still
my
don't
channel,
play this class very
super
well.
chats on Nathan's channel, and
I'm-
subs and bits over on Sparrow's
I'm
Twitch channel if you
constantly
want to
not
support
using my
financially.
cooldowns.
We are fully supported by our community.
too,
This
they
is my
froze me.
4th month doing content creation as a full-time YouTuber. Thanks to all of you.
Yeah, I don't
folks.
use like my Tiger's Fury, and that's supposed to be, I think, pretty much always down. And you just wait for the cooldown to be over.
You can also join as a member of the Adventurers Guild down below for $2.99 a month. We have a Patreon page for that world map behind me. It's my brother, my wife, and I, along with Nathan and a few other people. So if you're into game dev stuff, that's where you can go. We also stream other games. Stream P99 EverQuest on Friday nights, EverQuest 1 TLP Saturday mornings, EverQuest 2 TLE on Saturday afternoons. And right now I'm doing Fallout 76 on Monday nights with Maduros. But WoW is our main game.
Need to pull him down a little bit, or we pass that part.
I think we may have one more group, but don't go past the end here. Like right here
Okay.
would be fine. Right where Ren and I are.
Vela says the only time it sucks if you get pet growl is if the tank sucks. I mean, it's okay. I've got my pet spec'd so that he can handle the hits, so. He's got all the hit points and armor class he needs. Matter of fact, if you take a look at him. Yeah, he's got 12, almost 13,000 armor. He does pretty well. He's got 10,500 hit points. They're resisting something. They're immune.
Mm-hmm.
I need to target something first.
Okay, that's Scryers.
That is a
Greed.
not bad green helmet, honestly.
Let me look here. Defense rating. Mine's better. My defense rating's higher, and
Gotcha.
so I'm gonna.
I was
grab that
surprised.
and
That's
nails.
actually pretty good for a green
That
item.
is
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah. It's a boss.
No,
Yep.
it's the current party or raid member
We are on a
targeted.
strict timetable. You will not interfere.
We're gonna interfere.
We totally did.
Totally did.
You work for me.
I'm on domination on Sparrow. He charmed me, I guess.
Time to supplement my workforce.
Got me silenced. There we go. Oh, let me get out of the red.
Yeah, so it doesn't make the mob focus on me. It's whoever I've targeted, it focuses on them. The current party or raid member target will receive the threat caused by your next damage taken, all actions taken for 4 seconds afterwards. So it's an aggro
Renville,
dump.
What does that do when he does that to you?
he's like charmed.
Oh, it charms you.
I prefer to be hands-on.
The project will continue.
Plate.
Oh my
Oh, that's what-
god, that is a nice pally helm.
That,
Eh.
believe it or not, mine's still better.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I've got the Myrmidian's headdress. We got that last time.
Can you link
It's
it?
got the same armor. Yeah, if I can remember how to link. Let's see.
Hmm.
Shift. Yeah. That's what I've got. We got it last time we played together.
That must be for a balanced druid, yeah?
Okay, I'll be damned.
So my defense is higher too, and I can socket it. You can socket this one too. This one does have spell power though.
That's a hard,
It's a
yeah,
big
that's a
thing.
hard,
That's hard to say, and it has mana. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know enough about the game to know if that's better or
I'll
not.
just take it. You can
hang on,
test it
before we
and figure it
leave. Oh yeah, the daily was for the next one, the Alcatraz, so that's what we go do next.
Got a repair. Is this the place where outside of here there's a repair and all that?
There is down below, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Right here.
Yo!
Yo! Glad I could help. So somebody actually found one of my So my Lotro videos, I've been doing voiceovers for like 2 years, right? But those,
Yeah.
I mean, those do okay traffic-wise. But I put out that new series for retail because I'm playing the Orc Hunter, and somebody caught it today and just dropped a whole bunch of comments that he was like, "Oh my God, I've never seen somebody this into playing like retail before," because I was doing the voiceovers for the horde characters and the goblins and everything, and I was like, "Well, I'm glad you enjoy," because I have a lot of fun when I do those, but that's also why I only do like 45-minute episodes at most, because it destroys my voice to have to do like certain characters for more than 30 minutes. It's really hard when I play Lotro when I get into the orcs and you're having to do the orc voices and everything, and I'm not a professionally trained voice actor, so I don't know how to like take care of my voice.
Right. Not destroy it.
I heard you have to do lots of drugs and alcohol.
That
and-
seems to be the
Probably need to get some knee pads while I'm at it.
Yeah.
Oh, Maduros, did you want the robes back? I
He's
appreciated
bio.
looking cool. Oh. Where'd everybody go?
Up.
Oh, okay.
I would give you a better answer, but I don't know because that's fallen Nathan.
Well, I kind of see the direction. I just. So up was
It-
actually helpful.
Yeah, very far up.
Yeah.
Is there a time limit that's? Oh,
No, I have a key, so I'll just open it as needed when people get here.
okay.
Maduros and I ran this key quest like last week, I think. Actually, I take that back. He and I ran this last week on our other characters. I ran this on my own like a few days
Okay,
ago.
I'm totally wearing the helmet righteous. I'm going. Look at it, how sweet it looks.
Oh my God, that's like a
Totally.
true pally helm.
Totally picking it. I noticed it was called righteous, and I was like, let me put it on because that might look
Silver
really
Surfer
cool.
helm, man.
Yeah, looks cool.
Chrome dome. Oh, actually, you know what that looks like? The guy from He-Man. What's his name? The
Oh yeah, he was like a main character.
yeah, the dad. The
Yeah, I had the toy of that guy. I love that guy.
Oh,
I don't remember that. It's been too long.
the quartermaster guy. What is his name? Oh, I gotta go look this up now because it's gonna drive me nuts.
In the new ones too.
Yeah, that's why I'm Oh, come on. No. Masters of the Universe. No, that was the film. Hang on. This is ridiculous. Man at Arms.
Yeah, that was him. Yep.
Oh, thank you, Sticks.
Oh,
Sticks and
okay.
Ash. Sticks and Ash both got it. Sticks was like Man of War. Ash was Man at Arms. Hey, it's close enough, guys. It was way better than what I came up with because I was off.
I'm so excited that we hit 70 when we tried so hard. Everybody worked so hard.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm done with 4 a.m. with 3:30 a.m. wake ups. That's for the birds, man. We did that for 2 months.
Oh, it's not even for the birds.
It's worse than that. Even the birds don't want it.
That's right.
All I can say is thank God for super chats and stuff because that was the only thing that like kept me going was like people tuning in and be like, "Here's $25, Tim," and I'm like, "Oh my God, thank you so much."
I thought it was funny that I did it with you one time. I was like, you know what? I could do this lifestyle, and I never did it again.
That was a one-shot
I
session.
knew I wouldn't even try.
I was like,
No
there's
way.
something magical about this, actually. And I was like, nah, never mind. I'm not doing that.
I've discovered Alcatraz.
Just don't get
Welcome
stuck
to
here.
Alcatraz.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, brings me back to really good Nick Cage movie back in the day that everyone should go watch.
Wicked drums going on.
The Rock is one of the most awesome movies of the 90s. Fight me
It's a
for
great
it.
movie.
Fight me on it.
Great movie.
That was like peak Nick Cage with frickin' Sean Connery. Oh my god.
Easy now. Easy. Woo.
It got me stuck.
Duck on you. Oh, I can't leap.
We are up to we just hit 200 guild members just now with that the person who just
wow.
joined.
Oh, nice.
Hoorah! Onwards and upwards.
People really like the old school guild mapping like you did.
Yeah.
It's classic. I like this mob, by the way. The Protean Nightmare looks really cool.
His backside looked alright.
Does he work out or no?
Tight buns.
I work out. He's sexy and he knows it.
So somebody at work today was like, trying to, like, for my old job, was asking me, like, can you give me an example, like, what kind of content you do? I sent him that video of Donnie Doodles. And he's like, well, glad to see you're having fun. And that was it. That was it. Last comment.
My name's Donnie Baker. And I've had problems with my neighbor, man. He's gonna get down there,
I love
man.
that guy, dude.
Incoming.
Donnie
I need to
Baker's
look
like
him
one of
back
my
up.
favorite content creators of all time. You just gotta be a redneck and understand him. The rants against his neighbor are my favorite part
Yes,
of the Donnie
that's the
Baker
best.
series.
That's the best. I love it. He makes it seem like his neighbor's like standing like right there in his yard or something.
I see you, Roger. Your wife's ugly.
Robert, that's it. Yeah, his name is Robert. Yeah.
Your wife looks like roadkill.
He's like, the shed ain't allowed, is it, Robert? Against the housing association, ain't it, Robert?
Oh, housing association. I don't know how anyone lives with those. I would
I
lose
know,
my
it
mind.
is so aggravating. They're like, oh, you
Oh.
can't park a camper here. Like, what? Do you pay my bill? Like, who are you?
Yeah, HOAs are a nightmare.
I have a
Ugh.
friend that lives in one that was getting calls, emails, and text messages because she left her garage door open.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
No way.
they could be pretty bad.
My neighborhood, they tried to tell us about, like, that they had some kind of something. I was like, nope, we're not signing nothing. Get out of here. Like, I am not signing up for your whatever weird rules you guys decide.
Yeah, I've had pretty good luck over the years with apartments and stuff. The one I didn't like was, we were in Mexico City for 4 years, and our contract said no barbecues allowed, right? Because we were in it was a small building. There was only like 8 apartments, so it's not like a huge complex or something. It was like a 4-story, two buildings on each floor, so not a big building. But nobody was, at least our contract said no barbecues. But we were on the second floor, so the first floor had an open patio below us that walked out, whereas we just had a balcony. And the person below us didn't have that same contract, so they did barbecues all the time, which was amazing because I love barbecues, but also sucked ass because the smoke from their barbecue every time they would grill would come straight up into our balcony, and if we had
okay.
our kitchen door open, our whole house would just fill with smoke. And I was like, from that perspective,
Ooh, ooh.
like having restrictions on certain things I could understand, but it also sucks
Yeah.
when you don't want to have restrictions.
Agreed.
Man, I'm lost in these mobs. They're huge.
Yeah. They hurt too.
Yeah.
Aggro
boy.
dump on Nathan.
Ooh. Down. I was trying to heal
Alright,
myself.
going in a bear.
Yeah, I
Hans
was
dead.
getting interrupted.
Yeah, I
Another
did.
group.
I did an aggro dump, but it wasn't enough because Nathan dropped immediately. Go, Idrildor, go! Oh, Shadow. Go, Shadow, go!
Alright, where's
Woohoo! See what I mean,
Guys
folks? That's
incoming.
when Hunter Growl comes in handy. Fight me on
Okay,
it.
we got a Idrildor alive, and we got a Renfell, so I need released. Okay.
No, I
No,
can
no,
res.
she can res.
Okay, okay.
I'm going to take this
I
moment
got a
to
dark up.
unclench and take a
Oh,
quick
well,
bio.
I
I'll
might
be
have-
right back.
I might have broke it. Will it still let you res me? Probably not, because this is that dungeon where, because I clicked release, I'm not a ghost. Which way do I go? It's one of these way up in the sky. That one, I think. I think we're in that one. No, it's that one with the red bottom.
That was a little hairy, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
both barely hanging on there at the end.
Oh, I can't walk back in. I don't have the key.
Oh no.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Maybe I do. This must be the one we got the key for earlier today. Is everybody here? We have anybody AFK right now? Maybe everybody's AFK.
I'm
I
here.
mean, I'm here, yeah.
Okay. Need to wait on a pull though.
Alright, I have more rum. I'm back. I'm good. Let's roll. Chris is putting together some meatballs and rice.
Ooh.
Yeah, she made it yesterday, man. It was pretty dope. Good
All
stuff.
right. Is Maduro's here?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
good.
is when that ready check macro, you know, just, you know.
And we're back at it.
Hoorah. That's a named, Nathan. You'll want to clear all the other stuff first. Uh-oh, I think I have a rogue kitty cat in here. Who is it? Frodo, is that you? I gotta go open the door. I'll be right back.
Wish I could heal myself of little man syndrome.
You're so teeny.
That's a curse. I think
I can cure a curse.
mages and druids, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm your neighborhood-friendly micro pally.
Hi, my name is Nathan. It's pleased to meet you.
Here, I'll try. Let me see if I can cure it. Although you're adorable. Where is it?
That's what she said.
Oh, not what you want to hear.
Now what you want to hear? Oh, it's adorable.
So
Yeah,
cute.
not what you want to hear. Yeah. So adorable.
Oh, the cutest little thing. Move away. How long do I move away for? AoE incoming. What's this? Void zone. Half these things, they pop up. It's good, but I don't know what they do.
Yeah, you gotta stay out of the.
Oh, okay. So he's just gonna like plant little voids.
Honestly, I've never done this from a non-tanking perspective. This is very interesting.
Where's the void?
Beckons.
Ooh.
Ooh my. It even looks cool. Oh wow. That's a cool looking cloak.
Spell power.
Oh, so playing retail today, and I was recording an episode, and it's Battle for Azeroth, right? And the first place they send you to on the Horde is like this troll area. And it's all. I swear it's got to be modeled. I'm gonna go have to look it up now, but I swear it's got to be modeled off of the Mayan content because they're using Spanish words for some of the. Like they call the town Ciudad de Zocalo, which is literally what they call it in Mexico. And it's all very Mayan architecture and stuff. It's fascinating stuff though today.
Your wolf found a spawn back here.
Ooh. Get it. Come on. Couldn't find the back end of the slug.
I'm sure there's a.
There's something that could be said
Yeah.
there. It's a tickle pickle, but
You don't even know what you're gonna say, but it made you giggle.
there's a joke there. Insert joke here.
Yeah, that needs to be the new catchphrase. Insert joke here. Insert joke here. Tickle pickle.
Okay, this thing keeps turning around on me. 1 of 5. Oh, I have a
That's for the
quest it.
daily, yeah.
Little spawn.
These guys have a
let's
really
see.
cool graphic. The way the lanterns hang over their shoulders and everything.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I got feared.
Me too. He's running me out.
The He-Man movie,
no,
Noir?
No.
Like the one with Dolph Lundgren?
Need some mana.
Yeah. All right. Yes, all 3 of them are gonna come. I'm not sure. Nope.
Yep.
Yep.
Maybe. Nope. I can't tell.
They're tricky.
Well,
that one's coming.
That one is, yeah. I don't know if I can get behind it without getting the other ones.
Can you bring that in real quick? Alright, I'm gonna drop misdirection on Nathan. AoE incoming. Aggro dump.
Ooh.
Oh, snap.
Dang. Oh, I got feared. Take that off. Oh.
Oh,
'cause I
holy bolt
What'd you say?
volley.
I'm going down. I'm down. Hang it.
Woo!
Nope. Dead.
Party
Like-
wipe!
Whew.
How did the other one come? What happened?
I think I got run into
Just got too
Oh,
many. We're too,
weird.
yeah, we're too close, and that'll be something we probably need to pull back. Noir is asking what guild and server. It's our guild, the Raven Syndicate. We are on the Pagle server, and we are Alliance side for anyone that might want to join us.
Very good. We party wipe a lot, so you know.
We're total noobs, but we're awesome noobs, so you should totally
I'm
join
the
us.
best noob you ever noobed.
I was hoping I could buy drinks, but I don't see anybody here.
I may be a noob, but I still have hashtag streamer privilege.
The privilege is you get to die in front of a lot of people.
Dying on live on TV.
That's right. Oh.
Thank you, baby. Love you. Appreciate it. I thank you very much. Being yelled at. It's hot. Don't put it in your mouth yet.
And what are the odds you do anyway and go,
I'm doing it anyway right now. Oh, so here's the funny thing. This happened
I
today.
knew it.
She totally was like, here's some, she made some pork steaks and ham steaks, and it's hot, right? And I went to go eat it, cut it, put the first bite in my mouth. Was like, oh my god, it's hot, 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 hot. And like bit it in half and was like trying to get the other half like out onto my plate because it was too hot, and it fell on the floor, and then the cats went for it.
Oh.
And then she's like trying to grab it from the cats, and it was like hot potato, and I got yelled at because I told you it was fucking hot. Sorry, babe.
Did the cats get burned?
One of them got it, but
And-
he was
oh.
like, got it, dropped it, got it, dropped it, got it, dropped it, and then she got it, and yeah, I got yelled at for that one.
Yeah.
All right, I need 2 seconds here because I gotta close the door real quick. So follow on Maduros.
We all in? I'll buff us if we are. I think so.
Thank you, baby. Love you. All right, I am here, but I'm gonna mute myself because I got tortilla chips with this.
Yum. Make me hungry. We gotta run all the way back.
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun. I think this is my first time here ever. I didn't come here back in the day. I didn't do a lot of dungeons past probably TBC. Until maybe Pandaria? did summon that.
Yeah, I never really did many dungeons. I would do them when I had to for the
Mm-hmm.
quest or whatever, and that was about it. I never really just spammed dungeons or anything when I played.
Yeah, it was usually bounty code and I just duoing or questing or. I have to walk on the beam. I can't walk on the glass. It's like it's too creepy.
Good. They got some really good shaders, man, to get that. Like, that's cool.
Yeah,
Alright.
to look that good, yeah.
Should we pull them back into
Yeah, I'm
here?
gonna pull them into here when everybody gets here.
Yeah. Then if they fear us, hopefully we'll be back that way. Got all our buffs up?
Nope, waiting on Midori.
Oh, you know what I should do? I should do this.
Myself a little bit of hit points.
Okay.
This is
now,
what I was. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I'm ready.
This is what I was talking about earlier, though, Joey. Like, when you were getting into these dungeons from a world building perspective, the things they did with this. Because think about this. This was Burning Crusade, which was all the way back in like
Oh yeah.
2007 or something.
2007?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they've upgraded shaders and lighting and all that stuff over time, but the zones themselves are the same they were back then. This is super impressive for the time.
Great.
When I hopped onto retail the other day, or was that just yesterday? I was surprised how different it looked. It looks really good.
Yeah, big graphic difference.
Mm-hmm.
And I know a lot of people actually disagree with this, but I thought they did a pretty good job of like keeping the art style the same,
Yeah.
but upgrading the graphics a lot. Like, still, some people
haven't-
totally disagree with that, but I thought they did a pretty good job.
Yeah. I think
I've
it
seen-
looks good.
Seen some people complain that the way retail looks now is like way too Pixar, but I kind of feel like that's what this was trying to do. That's just the best technology they had at the time.
Some of it reminded me of Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah,
I totally agree,
Yeah.
Ash Half. I love it. I think it
think
looks
you
great.
mean that the other way around because this
Mm.
came out first.
Yeah.
Well, their expansion that I was in, though, I think came out
Yeah.
after.
Yeah, it did. They totally ripped off Final Fantasy 14
Mhm.
with Shadowlands and the zones and everything. They completely, just unabashedly. But before, I don't want anybody to think that I'm talking bad about Blizzard for doing that. The best Blizzard ever copied everybody else and tried to refine it. That was what
Right.
Blizzard
Took
used
the
to be
best
good
of
at.
it and
Yeah.
then made it better.
That's actually the good days of Blizzard. You don't want Blizzard going off trying to make up their own ideas.
Don't get all creative, Blizzard.
Just rip off other people like you've been
Stick-
doing
What's
all the
working?
time.
Stick to your lane.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I was saying this morning, for me, because I've never played retail, and I'm going through Battlefield Azeroth right now, it looks as good as any other modern game that I've played that is a stylized game. By the way, don't look down here.
Oh my gosh, I
Oh,
thought I
yeah.
fell. There's like this little dip right here and it totally freaked me out.
You guys, the one that hurts so
Oh.
bad.
Whoa.
Yeah. All of a sudden it dipped down and I was like, no.
I think when we ran this place with Hoshi the other day, she mentioned it, and then I happened to look down, I was like, my vertigo triggered so hard.
Yeah, look up.
Yep, don't
that's
look
wild.
down in this room.
No,
I
look up.
I
Look up.
imagine this is what Emperor Palpatine felt like.
But tisk.
No, Skywalker.
Oh,
You will die.
Proto spawn.
But then I'll come back in the 9th film.
Everybody comes back. Ooh, that guy looks cool.
I don't remember how this goes. Can I just pull him?
I would pull back, yeah.
Ah,
Ooh, he's an angry little demon.
alright.
I can't get over it, but anybody that's watched South Park, these mobs remind me of Satan from South Park.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stand still and let me kill you. There we go.
I get to sleep in tomorrow. Yay!
Wait,
Me
don't you have
too.
something at 4?
Now, you know how that goes. You're gonna wake up at 4 o'clock. Like
Probably.
Your natural body is just gonna wake you up.
I'm worried like, oh no, I'm late.
I'm late.
I slept in.
Well, I
Hey,
still.
let me ask you this, Rainfell.
Yeah.
I know this has got to be happening to you too. Do you dream all night that you're streaming all night?
I have had a few nights where I've like jolted awake, like
Wow.
thinking.
I dreamed that I'm streaming all night.
I need what happened. I took a break and I fell asleep, and it's like, no, dude, you stopped streaming like 6 hours ago. You're good.
Right. Yeah.
Well, you guys
That's-
stream what, like 8 to 10 hours a day?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Crazy.
Hilarious that even in my dreams I'm talking a fake chat in my dreams. It's so ridiculous.
Wow. That's dedication there, Nathan.
And then I wake up, take the kids to school, and then I talk to real chat. Real chat, you guys are way better, by the way.
I was gonna
Fake
say it's
chat.
actually just the simulation having a little bit of a glitch,
Yeah.
Some glitch in the matrix.
I like to think that it's another dimension, and that's real too. There's people that believe that. I don't actually believe that, but I like to sometimes pretend. Like, up, going to sleep, going to my other dimension real quick.
I have a good friend of mine. When I lived in Cancun for about 3 years, we were pretty good. I guess not a friend these days, but we were good friends while we were living in the same city. And I haven't talked to him in like 7 or 8 years now, but we just hung out and smoked a lot of weed together, and that's literally what we would talk about for hours on end was
Yeah.
the lizard people that live in the center of the planet
Oh, yeah.
and the Matrix theory, because that's literally what he believed in. And it was just like me constantly questioning him, like, tell me more, because I'm fascinated by this break in reality, but I want to know more. Like,
That stuff is fun to
Do
investigate.
these pop? Because we need
Yes.
them.
Whoa! They did pop.
Oh, man.
Valis says, "WoW retail is very nice looking. My only complaint is that it fails to draw me in the classic because I think it lost all the RPG feel." I mean, some people say that. I think it's great. I've been playing and having a lot of fun. I
Good
definitely
music
feel
in
like
here.
it's an RPG for me. But that's for me. Ashaf says, Star Wars movies breaking my heart. You know, I'm very easy to please, so I very much have an opinion of all Star Wars movies, and all Star
I
Wars
don't want to
content
get
is
behind him. Is he
great.
gonna fear me?
But some Star Wars
I'll
content
fall
is
in a
better
little
than
bit.
others. Like, no doubt. Some of it's better than others, but I love it all. I
Angry
just
married
love
couple.
some of it more than others.
For real.
Just go to counseling, you two. Jeez.
Yeah.
She's coming. She's
Mm.
angry. She's got in a
Crack that
fight.
whip, baby.
Nice tail. Ah! Well, he ran me the right way.
Saw some people run the wrong way, I thought.
I
You
went
did.
the right
I'm
way.
still feared. Okay, there we go.
Any friends coming?
Ooh.
I don't think so.
Can we pull that? No, I guess not. Alright, well, I don't remember this fight, but I remember it was difficult.
Yeah, you can pull him back.
That's just a regular guy.
Oh, that's not the boss yet? Okay. Hey.
Where'd she come from? Are we taking her out first?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Silenced? How rude.
Jeez, let me have my silence.
Stop silencing me.
This fly in here is driving me nuts.
Oh, Bounty hates flies. Like, he gets irate.
So here's a funny
he's
story.
getting hunted down as soon as I'm off live.
Chris's thing is cockroaches, and we have them here because we're in the tropics, and they are nasty. But what gets me more than anything else is fucking ants. I go ballistic over ants, and living in the tropics, there are lots of ants. But the thing that drives me nuts about ants is that you can leave, like, let's say I have a juice, right? And I forget to wash the. This is a great way to like teach you to do your own dishes, because if I don't wash that cup immediately and I drink a glass of juice, leave it on the counter, go to the bathroom, go to my office, come back 30 minutes later, there will be a swarm of ants that have come from nowhere. I don't know where they came from, and they are literally trying to eat that cup, and it'll be hundreds of them. And it doesn't matter how much you try to borax the bastards, there's always more.
There's
I
more. Yeah,
hate
that's
ants.
the tropics. Yeah,
Ugh.
I feel like that. Yeah.
Now, Chris's thing is definitely the cockroaches, and they're nasty, but ants drive me up the wall. Like, just... Cockroaches
Gross me out the more,
Yeah,
but
they're
ants
gross.
bite.
Yeah, like, so here's a funny story. I was literally cutting open a pomegranate today. That's my fault for forgetting about the whirlwind as I'm talking. That's called tanking when you've had too many rums, ladies and gentlemen. I was cutting open a pomegranate today at the sink, and because it's been pouring down rain the last 2 weeks, the ants have nowhere else to go, so they're coming inside as often as they can to get out of the floods. And I was getting eaten alive just trying to get my pomegranate open. It's like, come on, guys.
Yeah, it's annoying. Big time.
Alright. Should I get Ren up, Maduros, while you're healing, or?
You could, yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
That was literally my fault. I ran into place a bomb, and she did a whirlwind, and I didn't jump out.
Yep.
Nobody's disagreeing with you, man.
Nobody's disagreeing.
I don't know. Should I keep removing that curse or what? Doesn't seem to want to come off anyway.
Reef the whirlwind.
Ah.
Having problems, Dahlia?
I am having fun. Oh, he's talking to her.
Now I'm really angry.
Yeah, you're really dead.
Yeah, we don't care if you're angry now.
Oh, nice. Nice gloves.
It's a male.
Oh my god, those are some nice
Oh, wow.
gloves. Jiminy
Heck yeah,
Christmas.
defense by 18. Heck yeah.
And it's shield block. This is why we run dungeons, ladies and gentlemen.
For the gear.
Waiting for those. I'm not pulling my boss. I got those bad boys equipped. That's pretty good. I'm getting this Lich King kind of vibe going from the gloves and the chest piece.
Oh, let's see. Hmm.
Hang on, I just heard something crash. I'll be right back.
It's the ants.
They returned.
They ate the cup. Yeah, ants, they bite and they hurt. I do
They
not
don't
like
taste-
ants.
They don't taste very good either.
I wouldn't think so. I don't have to try it to
Well, I've
know that.
I've accidentally consumed a few of them.
Oh, I have too by accident. They do have a very particular taste, though.
Oh, it's bad.
For
Are
me,
they
it's
acidy?
got to be the house centipedes.
Oh yeah, and they're
'Cause I-
fast.
I have
Oh,
a
I
horror
hate
story.
those.
I lived in a basement apartment where the window to my bedroom was actually below ground level, so it
Yep.
was like an egress. So it had one of
Mhm.
those things around it.
Yep.
Anytime it would rain, somehow those little bastards were getting in through the window.
Mhm.
There was one time I was sleeping, I woke
I'll
up,
see.
was like rubbing my face. I
Oh!
turned the light on, and there's like a body without legs on my pillow, and the
No.
legs were like on my face, still twitching. And,
Still twitching, yes.
ugh.
Oh, nasty.
Is that a cat story? I came in at the tail end of that.
No, centipede.
House
Ew.
centipede.
Ew, yeah. By the way, that was
Right.
the
You know, they're venomous.
some of them are. That was definitely the cats knocked over the mop and it scared them, and like 3 of them jumped into the door. And that's what I heard was like something went crash, boom, and then something hit the door, and I thought like Chris had fallen or something.
Maduros, you gave poor Ash Half nightmares now. He said thanks for the nightmares.
Yeah, that is a nightmare.
Oh my
Not
gosh.
moving my bed away from the window. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot.
Oh,
Like I thought maybe it was like a mosquito or something, but nope. Big old house centipede.
gross.
We were at someone's house one time, and
Dang.
Oh, hello.
What?
they were infested with those. Like they were everywhere.
I got an ad on me.
Okay,
Okay.
let's see if I can grab it.
Did a big heal. Is it off?
I think so. I think
Yep,
they're both
good.
on me now.
Defend yourself.
She left me. Hang on, let me get her back. Just like every other woman in my life, she's
Oh,
trying out
wow.
to love
The drama.
me. I'm joking. That's not even true.
I know. Winter's awesome. Oh, Ren.
I'm distracted. I got a kitty cat in here with Chris, and so I'm not. I'm only half paying attention.
There we go.
Can't blame
Kill
that one on the rum.
Skulking witch. What a name, Skulking Witch. Alright, what's this? Stamina, intellect. Ooh, a priest item. Nice.
Did she go out, Chris? Oh, she's underneath attacking. Oh, she's on the ground finally attacking the sheets. Pippin is being a very batty, naughty, gross. Yes, Ash Half, that was a cat attack. For those not watching my stream because they're tuned in somewhere else, Pippin came in the room and she like has the zoomies and she was running around in the bed and then jumped on the back of my chair and the back of my neck and like
Oh!
she's full on in freak out mood. She's one of the ones who just knocked down the mop outside.
I think, even with the delay, I think I missed it. I went to look.
You need to put them on a diet, Chris. She is fat. Look at her little tummy.
Need to go on a diet. Kitty, they do make kitty food diet. Donald,
Well,
seen it.
the thing is like Chris is like, they're little babies. They need to be fed like 4 times a day, and I'm like, okay, and I've just been letting her do it. But it's like they're getting fat. They need to go down to like
They're-
twice a day.
I'm sure they agree with her about that.
They have been getting fed very well. Now she's destroying Christina's office chair. Pippin.
Our cat has a little scam going. I haven't told on him yet. I'm just gonna let him continue. But
Hey, he's old,
he
man. He
meows
needs
like
it.
he's starving. He acts like he's starving to my wife. She gives him the wet food. Then he waits a couple hours. Then he goes and acts like he's starving to the grandma. She feels bad. She gives him wet food. He doesn't get it from me anymore because I figured it out. But,
Yeah.
he tries to hit up every single person in the house because everybody wakes up at different times.
So the
Cats are so smart.
They are, and these ones are freaking hilarious because they know that Daddy is the food guy. So they'll beg from Chris, but they also, the moment I open that office door, they can be in a completely different part of the house, but the moment that office door opens, boom, I've got 8 cats at the office door screaming at me. They're like, meow, 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 because I'm the one who doles out the food in the morning and in the evening.
Did you see that viral video of that streamer who he was like, watch this because I want to show you something. My dog has figured out my closer. The things I say when I close.
Oh my god, I've
stream.
not seen that.
They're so smart.
So good. And he pretended like he did his little closing stuff that he always says. And here come the dog immediately when he was done. Like, time to play? Time to play.
Daddy's done?
They are so smart. I love that. Why is that hitting me? Grr.
This is the last one for the daily. Oh, by the way, did we share that with Joey?
Nope.
Probably not. Oh, fuck. Dude, I'm sorry. We were so, like, we got caught up in trying to get you
well,
here.
and I was super late anyways because of
It's your punishment.
internet.
Man, Joey always gets screwed on the quest.
I do.
Well, you did get the other quest, at least. So we got that
Wow,
completion.
look at all
Look
these
at all those
quests.
questies
Yeah.
around you.
Look at all those
Yeah.
quests he said.
I literally am the last mob that we need to kill. I'm like, did Joey get the quest? No.
It's literally like if somebody bought everybody ice cream but you.
Except for you.
Yeah, for real. Yep. You.
Just in case there's more, might as well take it.
Wait for that guy. Alright. Pull him back.
They run so crazy. Stand in the corner. Hopefully not get feared or something out there.
Valin says, my dog would leave the room every time he heard the WoW title music screen because when I first started playing WoW, I was always constantly stressed out, so he used to didn't like it.
Brings back bad memories.
He's like, I'm traumatized by WoW music. It's gonna go away.
My dog does that when my work cell phone rings. He's like, oh,
Wow.
I'm out of here. Because it's never pleasant when that rings.
My dog runs when I start saying things like, has anybody seen my keys? My dog runs away to that.
Because if you haven't, then the house starts getting torn
I
apart.
start throwing stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Start going ballistic, like, I need him now!
Oh, I used to be really bad for that, and I blame my mother because she was really bad. But I've learned to just calm myself.
I'm better, but I'm not.
Yeah.
It depends on the circumstance. If like the kids, I gotta pick them up at school, and I can't find my kids, I go ballistic. I
yeah,
go
I probably
ballistic.
would. If
And
I
it's
have
it's
somewhere to
funny.
be.
It's funny because when I can't find them, I swear that it's not my fault. Like, I'm like, I certainly would have put them in one of these spots. And then when I find them, every time I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
I remember doing that.
So
But every time, I believe
these
100%.
fire rock guys, we want to stack on top of them when you pull them.
Okay.
The rock golem guys, because the meteor that they pull down from the sky will rock the shit out of us if we're not on top of each other.
Oh, okay. It's like shared damage? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Interesting.
If it hits just one person, it's likely gonna kill him.
Wow, I like that. That's
So we'll
some
lose
raid
Ren?
stuff.
Yeah. Oh shit, got one.
Maybe.
Oh, one's here, one's here.
I'm rooted.
I'm rooted, yep.
Okay.
And now I'm on 'em.
Are we stacked? So I guess I got to hit from the front.
Everybody
now.
just stack on me, I guess.
Tap it from the front.
Yeah. I won't be able to do as much damage, but at least I won't be dead. My tranquility's down for 30 seconds too. Ooh,
Good job.
Nice.
no.
Mean dude.
What was the first dungeon we did?
Uh.
Oh, tonight.
Yeah.
Mechanar.
Mechanar. Yeah, yeah.
Mechanar. And what's this one? I haven't done this one.
Alcatraz.
Alcatraz.
Let me get some mana back.
You're a better man than I. Cause I just pull. Is Smeagol? Smeagol and Mary, yeah. Or Smeagol and Pippin, yeah. Oh, Smeagol. ¿Mary está aquí también? ¿Traiste todo? Okay.
Pull him back a bit.
You guys believe next Thursday we'll be doing Wrath?
I know. How crazy is
Like,
that?
what?
Time is almost upon us.
Ah. What was that? Oh, I got stunned.
Oh. What were those? I saw blue items in there. I don't know where they went.
I didn't see any.
Huh. Wonder what that was. Plans. That's what it was.
Oh,
Because I'm not a blacksmith, I guess I didn't. Those are nice.
I didn't see it either.
Those are nice.
I'm pulling another one of those guys. We got a stack on.
Okay.
Okay.
Put him up to the top of the stairs.
Okay.
Jeez.
Getting those dots on. Just shout out if I need to do my AoE heal.
Oh, we should be good.
Alright. The Shatar. Let's see how we doing. I'm at friendly. But
Yeah, if you do the key quest to get the key for here, that'll probably get you really close to honored.
Is
Because
it
you
hard
have
to do?
No, it's just this. It's like maybe 10 quests that you do in Netherstorm, but they're all really easy.
It's about
And
an
then
hour.
yeah, and
Oh,
then
I think I've done some of them.
You
'cause,
did. We did some
Ren
of them the
was,
other day.
Yeah.
then you have to run normal Botanica, normal
Who's the
Mechanar,
good boy, Lucas? Yes, you are.
and
Here, I'll
then
show
you
you guys
turn
Lucas
into
real
a
quick.
doll in chat, and then you get the key.
He's down here. He's a little stressed because
But
the
after
kittens are
this
being all
week, will I
playful.
need the
and
faction?
No,
He's not wanting
really.
to play right now.
Yeah.
Not unless you want achievements.
Maybe later. I do like achievements actually,
Oh, I'm gonna go
especially
ham.
ones with items and titles and stuff.
That's content for YouTube. Tasty.
Ugh, got stunned.
Gotta feed that algorithm. It's hungry.
Mhm.
24/7.
I'll tell you what's been the best video I've had to date for Warcraft, and I think this is telling of what's going to be the best content for us coming up, Nathan.
Mm.
Anytime I put out a dungeon video, they do pretty
Oh,
good.
yeah.
But the Karazhan run, that video is doing very well, comparatively speaking, to the other ones. It's gotten like 5 times as much traffic as it's a raid zone. So people are like, oh, what did they do for the raid?
Interesting.
Got to see those epic loot drops.
What strategy are they using, etc.
Then they watch your stream and they're like, oh, they have no strategy.
Yeah,
No.
and somebody had the balls to come onto my video from yesterday. It was the first time I'd ever done that tank in that mob in Blackrock Depths, the Brewfest.
Yeah.
And you know, there's ads going over the place. We're learning the fight. The first time around, I'm not paying attention to the ads because I got told don't focus on the ads. Let the DPS burn down the ads. Just keep the aggro on the main boss. But some guy later had the balls. He's like, "You're the shittiest tank I've ever seen. You got fucking tunnel vision. Why aren't you pulling the fucking ads, you fucking noob?" I'm just like, you know what? Those are the types of comments that make me chuckle and go, "Thanks for the bump in the algorithm, bitch."
Some of the most dangerous beings in existence here in these cells. Let me introduce you to another.
Oh, yeah, that's where he brings the people out.
There's
Open
people.
in the pod.
Oh, there's the pods. Little imps.
Because that is a frustrating thing from a viewer if they've done the raid 5 times, 500 times, whatever. If you're a new tank going in, you're not necessarily... You do have tunnel vision because you're trying to watch the strategies and
Yeah.
you're learning the encounter. And so... But that's the exact type of people that Joey has had problems with in the past because you get in their group and they're like, "Your gear score sucks. Get the fuck out of here, noob."
Yeah, yeah. True.
Yeah.
Alright, charge him, Nathan. Don't let him...
Oh, it's that guy.
Poor little gnome. Kill a gnome.
Mother of a headache. Wow.
What is this? A lowly gnome? I will do better, oh great one.
Lowly? I don't care who you are, friend. No one refers to the mighty Millhouse Manastorm as lowly.
No one.
No idea what goes on here, but I will gladly join your fight against this impudent imbecile. Prepare to defend yourself,
Good
cretin.
voice actor they got for that guy.
Yeah. I will gladly join your fight.
I just need to get some things ready first. You guys go ahead and get started.
I need to summon up some water.
Those mages always need the water.
Yes, now we're cooking.
Now we're cooking.
You sound more like the goblins.
Just wait.
Anarchy. Oh, you are so
Ordered
wise.
up an extra large
Yes,
can
I
of
see
whoop ass.
now, of course.
What if an extra can of whoop ass? Oh, the boss, when this guy comes, he's gonna spawn variants of himself. Just
Okay.
basically stay on the main one, burn it down, then go to the next, burn it down. Try to keep them all on
Okay.
you when we get to it. It's not this one, it's gonna be I think the next one. Bala says Karazhan is considered a favorite amongst WoW players. That might be why, but it's getting good traffic.
I'm gonna light you up, sweet cheeks.
Sweet cheeks.
One final cell remains. Yes, sir.
Yeah, this fight's pretty rough here.
It is a small matter to control
Oh.
the mind of the weak.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
this guy's rough.
cockroaches.
Yeah, that's a giant cucaracha.
Unmoved by fate.
La cucaracha, la cucaracha.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
mighty legion.
Welcome, oh great one. I am your humble servant.
Did you find them both at the same time? I don't remember.
Bear witness to
What's
the
that?
Oh,
legion.
no,
Ooh.
never mind. Never mind. He answered that question for me.
Ooh. Oh, Mind Rend on Sparrow. What's Mind Rend? I don't know.
He's fearing me.
Mm.
Maybe it didn't work.
Your will.
Mind Rend on me.
We span the universe as countless as the stars. Flee in terror.
Why does he have no buffs or debuffs on him? That's weird.
I'm gonna light you up, sweet cheeks. You will do my bidding, weakling. I have son here. We span the universe.
What's
All right.
this?
So yeah. So let's focus on the main. Get the ads if you can. Try to get everything on Nathan if I can with misdirect.
Ice,
Ice, baby.
Ice, baby. Dun 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 dun.
Your will.
Oh.
You guys feel free to jump in anytime.
You guys feel free to jump in anytime.
Halloween crown. Oh, int.
Put you in gear tonight.
Yeah, a plate and int gear.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
So that should be a wrap on these places.
Very nice.
Congrats.
Probably
Good
a wrap.
job,
Are we
everybody.
wrapping here? Or are we doing one more? Nudge,
Yeah,
nudge,
I
wink,
think this
wink.
is it for me. No. I'm gonna be staying up late next week, I'm sure.
That's a
Yes,
good
next
spot
week
for
you
Nathan.
are.
And are we still on for tomorrow morning? 9:30 Eastern. So
I
it's
should be.
8:30.
I should be around. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. I'll be on then.
Because I usually have my Rings of Power review out by 8, 8 or 9. So as soon as I get that wrapped up, I'll be available. So I got my alarm set for 6. So I should be good for. It might be 9, but I should be there tomorrow morning for sure.
I got
And
my
we hand
defense up to 395, so almost
Nice.
cracked 400.
we hand these in at Shatrath, the dailies?
Yep.
Or
yep, yep.
daily. We did one, right?
Yeah, we only got the normals.
Alright. Very cool.
Well, Joey's internet didn't die. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Priest.
it started off dead, but you know.
Well, fingers crossed it's nothing serious, because
Yeah, for real. Like, I was like, I couldn't connect, and so then I was like freaking out, and I'm like, oh. So I went upstairs to reset it, and I found it on the ground, and it was like, oh no, and I picked it up. It's like,
damn kids.
so hopefully it's is okay. I mean, it seems to be working tonight, so.
All right, well, I'm going to head out from here and do my sign off on my stream, everybody. Thank you very much
All
for
right.
a good run
Yeah,
tonight.
thanks.
Guild
Yeah,
beating
thanks,
was
Eric.
good, all that good stuff. So I'll
Yeah.
see you.
Hey, Ren and
Yeah.
Nathan. Once you guys end, can you hang out and chat for a minute?
Yep.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Oh, we're in trouble.
Shame, shame.
All right, see you guys.
See you,
All
Joey.
right.
See you guys.
All right,
All
folks,
right,
that's
guys.
it.
Oh, wait.
Thanks for hanging out tonight. If you like what you saw here tonight, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, do a super chat if you can on any live stream you see. Join as a member of the Adventurers Guild. Don't mind the cats freaking out behind us. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more fun stuff.